What is a man?
Through the circles of
Hello. Hi. Hello. Welcome to this, sorry, Alright, yeah, it's a spooky stream. Hello. Welcome. It's the spookiest time of the day, really, which is, it's the spookiest time of the month, rather. It's mid-afternoon on a Monday. Which is really, it's a tough time. People are back to work. They don't want to be. That's pretty unfortunate, you know. We didn't have a spooky stream on Friday the 13th, so that was pretty cool. But we did have a stream, and it was a very good one. I saw somebody in the unlisted comments calling it like peak, because it had basically it was a very peak stream. It was everything you need in a stream, really. It had the foot stimulation guy. There was Herbie. You know, there was a ramp up, there was a come down, it was perfect. It was a perfect stream. But today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a Halloween-oriented commercial stuff, and also DeviantArt stuff. We've done DeviantArt this past year. Every month or two, we've done a little bit of DeviantArt. We've done it on the wheel, we've done it just in its own stream. But today, we're looking specifically at either things based on horror properties, but more specifically, rather things based, just things that are based, really, but things that are, more just like horror in nature, not necessarily gore, but I don't know, spooky stuff. I'm gonna leave it up to chat to come up with some suggestions, but we're gonna begin with the Halloween commercials and stuff, from decades past, or even just a decade past. Even, you know, there's some from the 70s. I saw there was one compilation that had like 70s Halloween stuff, and I think that could be interesting. We'll probably jump around a little bit through the decades. Halloween through the decades. A consumerist adventure. That's the alternate title for the stream. How you guys doing? Welcome. Was this story based? Yes. A total fabrication. We made it up. Oh god, not DeviantArt. Well, somebody says get your diapers ready. I don't know how diapery it's gonna get. I don't know if it's gonna get real earthy and diapery or not. Because, you know, it's DeviantArt. There could be diapers. You know, but it's really, it depends on what people suggest. If there's something spooky diaper related, you know, actually that could be a good prompt. If there's like Halloween ABDL art specifically, there you go. Stick around for later. You know what? Actually, yes, get your diapers ready, everybody. Stick around for later. where we'll try to, unless I forget, because I often do that, we'll try to find some ABDL spooky Halloween art. Maybe somebody has like a jack-o'-lantern on as a diaper. You know, like instead of a diaper, they're like they've got a jack-o'-lantern and they're wearing it, and like the face is illuminated by their cock. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be exciting. But as I say, we're gonna get started with the commercials and stuff. We got $5 from Zal Nut. I've never been this early to a stream before, and I finally have money, so take it, Bear Man. Well, all right. I'll take it in this arcane ritual we're about to undertake. I appreciate it. Your money will be sacrificed to the Lady Shar. $5 from Aurelius. Halloween stream while I play Metroid Fusion. It truly is spooky season. Thanks. Please don't call me Dad. I don't. You don't need to. That's fine. I'm not coming back with the milk. I'm not. So stop calling me Dad. But Metroid Fusion is a good spooky game for Halloween season. People don't necessarily think of... People who don't know about Metroid... Anybody who hears me say this who knows about Metroid is going to go, what do you mean? Of course we do. But people who don't know about Metroid don't necessarily think of Metroid as like a horror series. But pretty much all of the games, except for like Other M and... I don't know, Prime 3, maybe. The bad ones, basically, all have, like, an undercurrent of a horror. Or it's Prime 2, where it's just or Dread. The good ones, basically, where it's just a horror game. And Fusion is pretty close to that, so yeah. Good spooky season. They released Dread last, when it came out in, was it 2021? They released that on, around Halloween season in I think it was like October 8th or something. My Lady Class with $2 says you should look into Urban Spook. Yeah, I saw a video talking about Urban Spook. Apparently he's got, well, there's like drama with him because he gets into like, I don't know, war. So here's the thing. For one thing, there was somebody who was playing Halo recently on server Halo night. Somebody showed up and they were like, yeah, you know that one guy you looked at his ARG the other night? Yeah, he found out and he didn't like what you had to say about it. And I was like, oh, and how did he find out exactly? And the guy basically tap danced around saying that he told him or posted the link. I'm assuming that he didn't, because, you know, that would be really embarrassing for him if he did. But, it was like, no, somebody else, I was just in his server and somebody else you know, I don't know, but, it was, and apparently that was a person who was getting into wars with what's his name? This fellow, this, Urban Spook fellow. Urban Spook is on Twitter vehemently defending his series as being, creepy and scary and spooky. And probably pretty urban, I would assume. You know, the one thing that the video I saw, I forget the creator, but the video I saw talked about it. It called it like the worst, the worst ARG currently. It wasn't the Lazy Bedhead one that I saw on stream. It was a different one that popped up in my timeline, and I watched it. It was a good video though, and it pointed out that the guy's art is actually decent. Like, the actual art stuff that props up the not very good ARG is decent, but then he goes on Twitter and he says that, like, I'm spooking people to own the libs or whatever. Yeah, people say it's, like, edgy and gory. I mean, it is. He apparently it's like a I'm triggering the libs type of mentality, a little bit. I don't know how true that is. I haven't looked into it, but that's what I've, well, that's just what I've heard. This man has no dick. $10 from Oofies with 2 eyes. I learned about Metroid Fusion through an autismo YouTuber who makes videos on creepy bad endings in video games. I believe it was one of his creepy time limit videos. I like his vids. Quite interesting. Oh. Well, I mean, you know, maybe he's, I mean, I guess he might, maybe autismo is a, you know, Gran Autismo, my favorite series. Maybe that's like a term of endearment, but That just sounds, if you like the series, it's like, yeah, this fucking Autismo, like, yeah, Metroid Fusion's got some cool stuff. The ending was one where people were for years were like, well, what the fuck are they gonna do now? And then they just made Dread, and they kind of unfortunately sidestepped some of the stuff that was brought up at the end of Fusion, but you know, that's okay. So Dread was good. Dread was good. We're gonna get into things though. We've got trashy commercials, Halloween themed commercials, and I have not, yeah, as you all know, here on the stream, if you've watched me before, you know that I'm not a particularly big spooky horror guy, not a particularly big Halloween guy either. I had some decent Halloween experiences. There's not really any reason why I shouldn't be a Halloween guy. It's not like I was robbed of my Halloween childhood or something. I went trick-or-treating. I even went to like a costume party thing that was at like my parents' work or something one time. You know, so I had some moments in Halloween history that were kind of fun. I never went like toilet papering or anything, but you know, yeah, you can't do everything in one playthrough. You gotta. That's what reincarnation is for. That's New Game Plus. You go down that path next time. The fully spec into toilet papering build. But you know, I had some decent Halloween experiences, but for whatever reason, I've never been super into Halloween. Never super into horror stuff in general. And so watching Halloween commercials, I mean, a lot of this is stuff that would have flown completely over my head. But, you know, we're going to, I was kind of inspired a little bit about this watching, well, a friend was talking about some Halloween commercial stuff, but also there was a chat, just right around the same time, there was the, this new Chadtronic video here that I started watching, the Cursed Commercials number 47 Halloween special. I don't normally watch Chadtronic, but I saw that and I was like, yeah, there's Halloween commercials? But, interesting. And, you know, now here we are. I guess he made one 6 years ago, too. But yeah, no, there's nostalgic Halloween over here. And I don't know if this is, oh yeah, we got playlists of commercials. Oh, the good stuff. Well, we wanna start with, like, we're gonna start with vintage 70s and 80s here, I think. Before we move swiftly along into the 90s. And the 2000s, and maybe modern 2010s and 20s Halloween commercial. We could try to look at some of that. I don't know. I don't anticipate. I mean, like, I don't know what to expect from modern television commercials unless it's like a YouTube ad, you know, like the way they advertise on the internet. But like a TV commercial in 2020 is fucking uncharted territory for me. I mean, I remember being so annoyed by the hipsters back like a decade ago who would be like, oh, you know, I don't even own a TV. Actually, I don't even own a TV. I don't even watch TV, actually. But nowadays it is like, who the fuck is using cable or whatever? Any commercials that exist in the modern day are like exclusively for elderly people or something, I would have to assume. But speaking of elderly people, here's vintage 70s and 80s commercials. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love Ready Player One, baby. Keep pumping me with those nostalgias. Oh. Oh, he's touching my face! He's touching my face!
I think he'll come back.
Oh, man. Well, this is just clips from a movie.
This is a slime monster.
Oh, this is more like it.
Slime runs out of his mouth. This is the Slime Monster game, where you slime the other players with the monster.
It's my turn.
Make sure you slime the economically disenfranchised players first. That's the way this game functions.
And sometimes
I got you.
they slime you. The winner
Look out, monster.
gets the monster.
I won.
The loser has to.
The loser is your mom, who has to deal with the fucking mess after you've done playing this garbage that I've never heard of, which probably didn't last that long because, of course it didn't.
Clean up.
Oh, yuck.
The Slime Monster game
The
comes
Slime
complete
Monster.
with Slime Compound, new from
Slime
Mattel.
Compound.
Some people love peanut butter. Some people love chocolate. But the taste
This
they
is
make...
gonna have to be one of those ones that's it's so low quality we have to leave full screen because, like, it's It's just making it harder to see what's even happening. It's actually better to... It's actually easier to follow what's going on if it's in a smaller window.
Put them together, it's a delicious taste all its own. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
But maybe we'll do this size. That's better.
Rich milk chocolate.
You know, I can't complain about some, you know, selling Reese's Peanut Butter Cups to people, because that is, you know, that is just, essentially, it's a food from the heavens. So I don't have any complaints with that. That's fine. People can buy the Reese.
And creamy
Under my wicked new regime, people would still be able to buy Reese.
peanut butter.
They wouldn't be able to celebrate Halloween. It would be a regular non-denominational Reese's Cup commercial, but it would be, you know, they'd be allowed to eat their peanut butter cups.
Two great tastes in one candy bar. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Make Halloween fun with one-stop shopping at...
So...
Peanut Butter Cups.
So... More like peanut butter cucks, anyways.
Make Halloween fun with one-stop shopping at...
Oh god, these old, like, Halloween masks. It's the same with the old, like, action figures. If you've ever seen, like, a Spider-Man action figure from 1970 or whatever, where they have just, like, one point of articulation. You're lucky if, like, the legs or arms move or anything. And it's just this stiff, like, horribly molded little piece of shit. That's what these masks are like.
Woolworth or Woolco for your Halloween needs. Costumes from $1.83 to $3.99, like $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman, superheroes, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and a new favorite for Bionic Woman.
Oh man, you too can be Bionic Woman. Man. That's a good
Superheroes,
mask.
Batman.
So wait, Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man. As Superman, you get, what, a fucking mask? Superman doesn't have a fucking mask. What is this shit? Why do you get a mask? Just give him a fucking costume. What? Oh, you get to be an official superhero. Was this even licensed? Because what line would have both Marvel and DC at this point in time?
And Superman, Spider-Man, and a new favorite for girls, Holly Hobby.
Girls have to enjoy that one. They can't enjoy the Spider-Man.
You can get wrapped candies of every kind. Bubblegum, lollipops, fun-sized candy bars. Get this Halloween record, sounds to make you shiver, just $1.89.
Ooh.
Make Halloween fun and easy. Make just one stop at Woolworth or Woolco.
Oh man. You see, no wonder Toys R Us wound up failing. It was actually just a shape-shifted cat all along. You know, it couldn't stand up to the pressures of the market. That makes sense. We all thought it was a giraffe, but that was actually just like a defensive mechanism that was all meant to distract us from it. It was actually a cat all along.
Toys R Us has the Big Bird Halloween costume and the Yoda Halloween costume for trick-or-treating.
What a good Yoda Halloween costume. Wow. It's literally the wrong color. I mean, Big Bird is not great. I didn't know what that was. But then Yoda, everyone. Yoden. He's not the right color. It kind of looks more like a fucking Ferengi than a Yoda. But, okay.
And the Yoda Halloween costume for
Drank too much blue milk.
Never, ever.
Here's a good
What the fuck? What? Oh, that was spooky.
idea for Halloween. Wrigley's gum. My kids love it, and it's the treat I approve of. That's because I know Wrigley's spearmint, double mint, juice.
Oh, see, like, this could have been a great commercial if her kids came downstairs and they were, like, I don't know, two, like, hunchback midget dwarfs or something. Like, that would be great. Or, like, three kids in a trench coat. Something funny, but it's just two shitty little kids.
Juicy fruit or Big Red gum is a wholesome
take
treat
your
for
fucking
kids.
gum.
It won't spoil their appetites.
Big Red.
Each stick is neatly wrapped, ready to hand out, and there's great value in a variety of package sizes.
Lame-ass
I like
commercial.
this new 50 stick bag. Wrigley's gum is the best idea for Halloween.
Get the wholesome Halloween
Don't
treat
let him in, he's a vampire. He doesn't want your gum.
kids love.
He wants your big red blood.
It was a Halloween party where fantasies come true.
Cause this is
And boys and ghouls were hanging out like vamp and tigress too.
Oh, watch out for that spooky! I like that spooky!
It's showtime. The adult
So wait, so you could just dress up as David Bowie if you want? I mean, like, that's the Halloween costume, is just David Bowie? I mean, like, the ladies got, like, this sort of, like, I don't know what, it's sort of a carnival mask or something, but then this one's just David Bowie. It's just a little bit of David Bowie.
Halloween makeup. Showtime is hypoallergenic.
Literally
More comfortable
David
than
Bowie.
gas. More fun, too.
You know you are my fantasy, but I can't speak to you.
Make up a Halloween fantasy with Showtime makeup.
Yeah, giving out gum is a fucking offense. And can we acknowledge, by the way, that previous commercial, just giving out gum to people for fucking Halloween? But you fucking... that is a house where you get the treat and then you still trick. Fuck that. Don't even toilet paper their house. Just use, like, a fucking Molotov cocktail. You take the toilet paper, you put that in the bottle with the gasoline, and then you light the toilet paper. Boom, you toilet papered their house. It's fine. It's just a little more dramatic. Fucking gum. Eat shit. Good audio. Quality audio.
With my chocolatey good cereal, Count Chocula. Brighten up, Choc. Kids love my
Oh no, it's a fucking cereal gang war. These kids are gonna get caught in the middle of it. This one's gonna get one through the fucking brain. It's a complete casualty of the gang war. God damn it. Just splash damage. Just an innocent victim.
I like Frankenberry strawberry flavor.
Well, wasn't there another one? There's Count Chocula, there's like Boo Berry. There's like another one that's not here. Did they introduce him later? There's another one, right? Isn't there a new one? Wait, is that not Boo Berry? That was, they said something else.
Kids love my delicious strawberry flavored Frankenberry.
Frankenberry, right. So where's Boo Berry? Is that like the Scrappy Doo of the cereal mascots?
Chocolate's chocolatey flavor and real marshmallows.
See?
I like Frankenberry strawberry flavor and real marshmallows.
Frankenberry.
Foot stimulation berry.
You can enjoy a good nutritious breakfast with Frankenberry.
Frankenberry.
We were telling ghost stories in the Fun Fruits jungle. Often hoping and the skeletons scared the aliens.
Hey kids, come on over here. I'm keeping the log warm for you.
And that's how we discovered new Fun Fruits Spooky Fruit. With skulls, ghosts, and monsters. And Fun Fruits spaceships with aliens, astronauts, and spaceships.
Oh, I want that one.
New fruit snacks from Sunkissed Fun Fruits.
Give me 5.
I mean, I guess aliens count as spooky Halloween too, so like space fits in with the Halloween, theme. This is just a Zygon from Doctor Who. I mean, like, almost actually the costume looks like a Zygon, but also just the costume quality. This could easily be like a fucking, like, Sylvester McCoy era alien when they had no budget. One of those. I could see it.
New Fun Fruits spaceships and spooky fruit.
For years, I've haunted the antique shops of Europe.
Oh my god, it's well, he kind of looks like Harrison Ford. I was gonna say Jordan Peterson, but it's like Christopher Lee, Harrison Ford.
Looking for antiques to breathe life
Vincent
into the
Price.
rooms of my own home. At last, here at the Antique Guild, I've found the largest selection of antiques at
that's actually just Vincent Price. Oh, okay. All right.
frightfully reasonable price.
I think I've only ever seen people do impressions of this guy, so it's interesting to actually see him.
Arranged in beautiful room settings. Antique hunting is no longer an endless search through back alleys and dusty shops. You'll find true value at the Antique Guild.
Okay, I really enjoy the spooky Halloween music behind him, but it's now making me... It's like he's right, though, because antique hunting should be a Halloween thing. People should go antiquing during Halloween season to find, like, spooky ancient shit There's a really good story from Neil Gaiman in the short story book that I read from him about a lady who, it wasn't antiquing, but she was just like at her local store, like I think it was a thrift store or something, and she found the Holy Grail, and she just bought it for like $5 and took it home, and nobody knew what it was, right? You know, something like that. You go antiquing, you find an ancient, you find a very rare, uncommon, enchanted +1 dagger or whatever, and you take it home and you find out that it's cursed and you have to return it to its original owner and go on a quite frankly a jaunty quest. It'll be jaunty, you know. That needs to be a new tradition for people in Halloween. I think antiquing should be, because that's spooky by nature. It's ancient, it's old stuff. It could be haunted. It could just, you know, be really shitty and have like termites. I don't know.
Places that won't scare you.
Ah, the French champagne
turns into a soft drink. Oh, it can happen this Halloween. When you give out McDonald's Halloween gift certificates, kids take them to McDonald's and they get a McDonald's soft drink. Oh, a book of 20 Halloween gift certificates.
Has anybody here ever won anything from the like Monopoly thing at McDonald's? 'Cause man, that's just, you ever stop and consider what a source of waste that is? When people they have those, like, buy a cup of a drink and you get a thing, and if you buy like 15 fucking cups, you boost your chances of getting, you know, a new car or whatever, and so you just massively increase the fucking just cups and fucking Big Mac packaging all over the ground, all over the place, because, oh, maybe I'll win fucking $10 off at my next McDonald's order. The cycle can continue.
That's only $1.
I won nuggets.
And can turn.
Yeah, it's always free food. The only thing you ever win is come back to McDonald's so we can fuck you again.
20 regular.
I say this as someone who regularly stands up for McDonald's and says that, God damn it, I won't hear any fucking shit. I know the food is bad. That doesn't make the double cheeseburgers not tasty. It doesn't make the Big Macs not tasty. Fuck off. Fuck off. They're good, but also fuck McDonald's, though.
Friends, it must be the magic of Halloween.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Nobody.
The only scary thing in that commercial is heart disease. Oh, this is another McDonald's commercial. The only scary thing in this commercial is stunting your growth with McDonald's fatty burgers. Booyah.
And it's almost Halloween, my favorite holiday. Is there any other one? And McDonald's has a great and safe Halloween treat for those scary creatures who come to your door. McDonald's gift certificates, and they come in books of 10.
This is the fucking worst, like, vampire count character I think I've ever seen. He's barely trying. I don't see why he would. I don't really hold it against him, but, you know. No, you know what? Actually, I do hold it against. I hope he's dead. I hope he's dead, and I hope he suffered thinking about this. But yeah, no, it's terrible. It's kind of like trying to be like the Sesame Street count, but he's just got no soul. He can't commit to it at all.
And for just $1, ooh, what a scary value. And each one's good for a regular soft drink at participating McDonald's. Oh, my fine crew of boys and girls will love Halloween gift certificates from McDonald's.
Yeah, they paid him in Halloween gift certificates, so that's why he doesn't give a shit.
Will somebody give me a hand? Whoa.
Great.
I, Speedy McGreedy, have created Frankenstein Mouth.
I want juicy burgers.
We'll go to...
Oh man, I bet... Oh man. Frankenstein Mouth probably gives some good mouth.
Hardee's. Burgers are juicy and Ivan, Hardee's
Oh,
job.
this is a burger commercial? Oh, okay, I wasn't... Alright.
Royals.
Let's say hello to Hardee's.
Hello, Hardee's. Well, hello.
It's Halloween.
This is like... Oh, it's Hardee's.
Time.
Okay.
When you buy a burger
we don't fucking have that in Canada.
and soft drink at Hardee's, you get a coin to put in the fun machine, which gives you a Halloween prize.
Yo, the fun machine? You get a coin
Soft drink at Hardee's, you get a coin to put in
to
the fun
put
machine.
in the fun machine? I can't believe I didn't get to grow up with this. I can't believe I don't get to have the fun machine now. I can play Baldur's Gate 3 all day, all I want, but it's not the fun machine, is it? It's not really the fun machine, is it? Just cut to the chase. Cut out all of the adornments and accoutrements. Just no frills here. Just get to the fun machine. I don't need any fucking wacky graphics. I don't need any colorful sounds or whatever the fuck. Just give me the fun machine, goddammit. Just give me the hook the fun right up to my brain.
Which gives you a Halloween prize.
I got a creepy crawly Halloween thing.
Oh, it's a Halloween thing. Oh, this kid. Oh man, you got a face for radio. This kid evidently got a rock, but also a creepy crawly Halloween thing. Maybe they just gave you bugs.
Halloween thing. I got a Halloween ring.
The fun machine and participating Hardee's.
Rayovac is providing free personal kid-size flashlights for use when trick-or-treating Halloween night. These flashlights will light the way to safer rounds of the neighborhoods. To get your flashlight...
These flashlights will easily illuminate you for all of the child predators hiding in the bushes.
Just come to any Madison Burger King on October 30th and ask for one. No purchase is necessary, and Burger King will give you a special treat bag and a coupon good for the soft drink of your choice. But the supply is limited, so get to Burger King early. And remember, be safe this Halloween. Wear light-colored costumes, be extra careful crossing streets, and ask your parents to check your treats and throw out any unwrapped ones.
Checking the treat. It's like... the statistical improbability that anybody would really end up getting hurt by fucking treats. I don't know. It was always this thing, and like, yeah, I guess you have to check, because who knows, I guess, but it's just like, it's more likely for your fucking kid to, like, slip in the fucking shower than it is for somebody to... Well, it was always like, they're gonna put razor blades in the candy! That was what I was always told. It's gonna be razor blades. Or something. Checking your kids can't... Like, you gotta know most parents didn't even fucking do that, too. Like, they get, like, 2 candies in, and they're like, it's probably fine. And then they just eat half the candy. Fucking checking the candy. I guess you have to, though, you know.
Come to the haunted house for tea.
Yeah, there might be Fent, that's true.
The pictures of eyes, the walls have ears, and nothing's as it first appears. There's a vampire bat, an animal ghost, things that are good on a piece of toast.
And the scariest thing here, of course, again, is the hairdos.
Hair of fangs and a pumpkin head.
I mean, the little girl's hair is fine.
Hein's haunted house.
The fucking boy, though, we only see a little of him. The boy.
There's a vampire bat, an animal.
The boy looks like he's got the hair of, like, a 50-year-old jazz singer who shouldn't, you know, like your dad who, like, really thinks he's cool. Like, the hair is like a toupee, and this kid's 8. The hair is like Gary Spivey afro. Why does he have an afro? What is going on with the fucking 70s afro? And then this, like, mohair sweater or whatever this is. God.
It's
the
our
drip.
speciality.
I get a charge from my delicious strawberry
Kid looks like Fred West. That's a deep pull right there.
flavored cereal, Frankenberry.
Here's a switch, my ghostly good blueberry with blueberry.
Oh, blueberries here, everybody.
Cereal, Frankenberry.
Here's a switch, my ghostly good blueberry.
So we really need to have, I mean, there probably already is like a Flash game or something, but I would love to see just mascot fighting game. You know, there's a game called Shaolin versus Wu-Tang. Has nothing to do with the actual Wu-Tang Clan, but it's based on like the martial arts movies that inspired various whatever. And so it's a bunch of like characters based on whatever character from a movie. So they've got a character based on Ip Man. They've got a character based on, you know, the Ghostface Killer from the movie that character comes from, you know, all sorts of stuff. We need a mascot fighting game. Also lolcows, I guess. But we need to have Boo Berry go up against Frankenberry and find out who's the big chief. Find out who's the fucking big spoonful of cereal. And then we get in we get in Jack in the Box, right? We get in fucking like the Colonel, you know? Everybody is here, you know? It would be great.
with blueberry-flavored marshmallows to spark up breakfast.
I love Frankenberry strawberry-flavored marshmallows.
You turn me on.
Hip guy, right.
Biffo-berry Bill.
I'm in the dark.
Is it already a thing? Well, I need to play it, goddammit. I need to see it to believe it.
Me three.
Who are you?
You can enjoy this nutritious breakfast with blueberry.
Frankenberry.
Buddy's heading for Woolworth and Woolco to get set for Halloween.
He says we're gunted, but that's like one person who says gunted, so I don't know. Did you get gunted? Did something happen to you? I'm sorry. That's unfortunate for you.
There's costumes of TV favorites like Wonder Woman and the Hulk. There's popular characters from Star Wars. And there's superheroes like Spider-Man, Batman.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Why would you get a mask that's just the full fucking head of super... Okay, for one thing, this is hideous. For another thing, that it has to be the most uncomfortable thing. When I was a kid... I had a fucking costume one year of Spider-Man, and let me goddamn tell you, I don't know if anybody else in chat ever had a Spider-Man costume where they had the full fucking face mask. That shit is so unbelievably uncomfortable. It is so fucking stiflingly hot, and it's awful. It's just awful. It's just awful, and then your mom makes you wear a fucking coat over it anyways. And, like, that was a fucking cloth Spider-Man mask from 2000 whatever. This is like a weird, shitty plastic Superman mask that doesn't even look like it has fucking air holes. That's probably giving your kids BPA cancer or whatever. Oh, good God. Good golly godness.
Superman and
Superman!
Bare bones prices. $2.38 to $4.17. And there's Spook Sticks, Face Pops, Hollow Witches, Wrapped Candy.
What even the fuck is this? Is like an AI image. Holy shit. You could just tell me that ChatGPT made this. What the fuck? Just type in the prompt of Halloween bullshit. We got a tiny bit of a spooky jack-o'-lantern. There's some Kit Kats and candies down here. And there's like some horrible faces up here.
Every kind, all at the favorite Halloween haunts. Woolworth and Woolco.
Wait, what was the pricing? Oh.
Man, and many more at bare bones prices.
Well, I mean, it was the fucking 70s. I don't know. That is that like too much for a costume back then? That seems like a reasonable price for back then. These fucking costumes would go like $20 now.
$2.38 to $4.17. And there's Spook Sticks, Face Pops.
That's $2, not $400. Like $200, chat member.
Hollow Witches, Wrapped Candy of every kind, all at the favorite Halloween haunts. Woolworth and Woolco.
There's somebody in chat whose name is Yo Ho Ho. He took a bite of gum gum. I like that name. That's good. He did. He took a bite of gum
Igor,
gum.
go and get me what I crave.
Sky was angry that day, my friends. Like an old man trying to send Frankenstein on an errand.
Evening, Igor.
Igor. Sorry, Frankenstein's monster. You gotta get that right.
If you want a better orange soda, made with more natural orange flavor than ever before, try Shasta. It's got the bright color, the sweet smell, and the great taste of oranges.
I don't even think they make fucking Shasta anymore, but it's always one that I've heard of and wanted to try. Maybe they still have it in the US. They don't have it here. Never seen a Shasta.
It's the orange soda that can make anybody happy.
Yeah, who was expecting a fucking Shasta orange soda commercial with the Igor Frankenstein bullshit going on in the beginning? That was kind of random, but yeah, Shasta. I've never seen that. I really miss the 70s era of like the way things were branded, the way like packaging looked. I don't know. This can has a very. It was like stuff was very square. A lot of the time, there were a lot of squares. It was a lot brighter. You guys see the new fucking Patreon logo? It's literally just like a blot of ink. The funny thing is that I don't think they can reduce it down anymore, because they had a logo before that was just a regular P, and then they changed it to like a line with a fucking circle, which was bad. And now they've changed it again to like what looks like a smudgy fucking boomerang or some shit. It's absolutely hideous, and I don't think they can actually reduce it down any further, so hopefully whatever the next logo is for Patreon, it winds up looking like an actual logo again. We've gotten to a point where the corporate minimalism shit has come around so far that it's like it can't really get any more minimalistic and still exist. So it's gonna have to, it has nowhere to go but up.
Hallmark has the things to make Halloween a day of double takes. Liven up zombies with the tie and beanie.
Oh, good God. Okay, what's happening here? What is this, Hallmark?
Hallmark has the things to make
Mr.
Halloween a day of double takes. Liven up zombies with the tie and beanie. Join the pumpkin patch for Halloweeny. A bat for your belfry, a pet for your pal. You'll shock them like a professional. With things from Hallmark, it's no bother. One Halloween take deserves
Does this count as a rap? Does this count? Is this rapping? Like, does this even... Would you even call this a rap necessarily? I don't know what constitutes a rap specifically, but I don't know if I don't think this is it.
Head for this Halloween Boo Bazaar, where Hallmark products rest. But only when you care enough to send the very best.
This is enough, Doom.
What strange creatures
Doing up the house is my bread dead butter. My girl's page 3 and my car's a nutter.
lurking in the night?
It has that kind of feel.
Oh, skull face, mummy face too. Oh, ghoul face. What a frightful sight. Yes, Mom, this
Do
Halloween.
people really go as fucking ghosts for Halloween? That is so
What
lame.
strange creatures are lurking in the night? Oh.
I mean, I guess that had to come from somewhere. I guess at some point in time, the best fucking costumes people could do was literally just a fucking bed sheet and some makeup on their face or something. I guess, you know, I guess that's better than buying your kids some $400 shit-ass costume that still looks like garbage and is probably really uncomfortable, and they'll wear it once and they won't even be happy wearing it, you know? If my experience was anything to go by, anyhow.
Skull face, mummy.
I still remember I went trick-or-treating, and we went to a neighborhood that was admittedly not our neighborhood. We went to a nice neighborhood because my dad was like, well, that's where they're going to have good candy, so we're going to go to this place. But somebody seemed to be wise to our scheme, so I was standing there in my horrible, itchy, shitty Spider-Man outfit, and there was this old lady that was like, "Where are you from, kid?" And I'm like, I'm from around. I'm from this town." I mean, I was from that town. I don't even know what I said, but she was just very suspicious. And it was like, I don't know, lady, it's just a kid getting fucking candy. What business is it really of yours if I'm not from the fucking, like, down the road? Come on. I don't know. But I'm just imagining now, like, yeah, no, it would have been a lot better in that scenario to have just felt at least not felt itchy and fucking sweaty and wearing that horrible Spider-Man outfit. You know, I would have preferred to just have a bed sheet on me. I think that would have been great. I would have roundhouse kicked that bitch.
Face too. Oh, ghoul face. What a frightful sight. Yes, Mom, this Halloween your kids can have fun creating their own scary disguise with Kooky Spooks makeup. They just...
Yeah, I didn't even have any background checks, so we got some makeup, skull face. I really like the way this packaging looks, I gotta say. A lot of colors, a lot of different big fonts, and I like the aesthetic of black with a bunch of colorful shit on top of it. I don't know, construction paper aesthetic. Skull face over here kind of just looks like it's like a corpse bride, really, because it looks like it's wearing a veil. And that's probably not what it's supposed to be, but it looks like it's just a skull wearing a veil. So I guess if you want to be a spooky Halloween corpse bride before Tim Burton, you absolutely could.
Smear it on. When the makeup dries, it cracks to make them look really old and ghoulish. Add in the sheet and the costume's complete. Kooky Spooks makeup kits, 6 frightening disguises to choose from.
You thought you killed me. Freddy Krueger will never die. I'm close.
If you want Freddy Krueger to come back to life, dial 1-900-660-FRED. That's 1-900-660-FRED. Act now, or Freddy will languish in the fires of hell for eternity, forever and ever, until we make another sequel. Call now!
And you think just a phone call away. Dial this number and prepare to be scared. And
Why did Freddy have a hotline exactly? What does that mean? Like, dial the number. You're already, you know you're going... Okay, I have to know... I have to know. Has anybody seen... Does anybody know of the... Freddy hotline? Freddy Krueger's 1-900 story hotline phone number story collection. Yeah, there's some people here. Freddy Krueger's bizarre phone hotline. Yeah, so if you want to see more about Freddy Krueger's phone hotline, I guess these videos might have you covered, but okay. I don't know what's going on there.
always around, everywhere. So dial this number now if you dare. Join the Freddy Fan Club. Freddy Krueger has a special message.
Freddy Krueger has a song released as a single too. Oh man, the scariest thing here is the cost of this bullshit. Why is the first thing I think when I hear Freddy Krueger music, why do I immediately think of like Steven Seagal's songs? Like the music he makes? I don't know why. I don't know. I don't think Freddy's as bad as Steven Seagal necessarily.
For you, $1.50 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
Freddy Faz Club.
I want to wish everybody a happy and a safe Halloween. Have a happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Good peanut butter. Good dog. Halloween. Have a happy...
I'm sorry, I just... You know, it's such a nice commercial.
I want to wish everybody a happy and a safe Halloween.
Yeah.
Have a happy Halloween!
Aww. How many of them do you think died since the commercial? It's a random thought. I mean, just because, like, you know, because it's been like 40 years or something. Probably a few of them have had, like, McDonald's-related heart disease at this point. I don't know. It's a nice commercial, though.
Good peanut butter. Good chocolate.
What do you mean, bruh? It's just a question.
You got your chocolate in my peanut butter. You got your peanut butter on my chocolate. Great!
Great taste great together, 3 cents. Peanut butter cups.
Real milk chocolate.
They all got killed because their parents didn't check their candy. God damn it, the evil pirate man put fucking razor blades in my Reese's cups. Oh no! I like these old Reese's cup packagings with the 2 cups. Just and I mean it sucks because it's only 2 actually. Why isn't there 3? Yeah, make it like this with it's like a box instead of like that shitty, like it comes in like the wrap and then it's got the sleeve thing. I fucking hate that. Just give me like a little box. That's way better.
Delicious peanut butter. And Reese's Crunchy with the crunchy nutty
Reese's Pieces over here.
taste of chopped peanuts.
Oh man, I want that. Why don't they make that anymore? Reese's Crunchy. I love crunchy peanut butter. Chopped peanuts and that sounds really good. That sounds really good. I can't believe they don't have that as an option these days. That sounds like an obvious option. And I think a lot of us have not even thought about that as an option. And if you're like me, you never even considered that, and now you're kicking yourself because that's obvious. Where the fuck are those?
For Halloween, Toys R Us doesn't miss a trick, and the price
Penis
is
butter?
We've got costumes for all Toys R Us.
It's not an option, not in Canada. I've never fucking seen that in Canada. We've got like a million fucking weird Reese Thins, Reese Flats, Reese Smalls, Reese Pieces, Reese Cups, Reese Hoops, Reese Buttons, Reese Swallows, Reese Dollops, Reese Sleeves, Reese Sheaves, Reese Steves. Oh, we don't have any fucking crispy, crunchy Reese's, goddammit.
Kids, even grown-ups, and loads of candy, makeup, masks, and more. Toys R Us will make your Halloween supernatural.
Oh, this is a great commercial. I like the 70s house aesthetic here.
Masks and more.
It's beautiful.
Toys R Us will make
We
your...
got the nice. It's like a sitcom household. It's like the fucking house from Home Alone or some shit. You know, the staircase, like, this is the house you saw when you were living in a shitty 2-bedroom apartment with your family and looking at this and going, man, why don't I live in a place like this? I guess every normal family must have a house like this, and I just don't. I guess I suck, don't I? Yeah, you get a lot of this. You get a lot of this. The most common thing back in the day was to get the big house that looked like a giant fucking mansion. They always lived in, like, Chicago, and they lived on the street with, like, the snow and the fucking... I'm just describing Home Alone. But, like, no, there were a bunch of movies and fucking TV shows that had, like, this exact house and everything. But then you get the idyllic fucking 70s go fuck yourself being poor house.
Halloween, super.
And you turn it into this, like, perfect lighting. There's mood fog. There's lighting. There's, like, a fucking jack-o'-lantern. There's a web. There is even a skeleton. I mean... there is even a little skull over here! Goddamn!
Kenner presents.
It was like exactly the Home Alone house, but then it turned into the Home Dead house, because they were dead, because it was Halloween and spooky.
Alien action figure.
Let's go! Quick, shut the airlock!
Wait, the alien?
He got through!
Oh, it is never-endingly funny to me that the amount of toys that they would make for movies that were clearly not made for children. Like the fucking... there was like to the point where they would make like the RoboCop cartoon or something. Just because, like, I guess the concept of RoboCop was silly enough that they felt they could market it to children. But, like, God forbid any of those children were ever allowed to watch Alien or RoboCop or anything. Like, holy fuck. I guess they still do that, though. There's, like, Halo Mega Blocks and all of that, so I guess, you know, whatever.
Can't be beat. We'll zap him with the light. Storm, he'll destroy the spaceship. We've lost. Better find another ship. Let's try the kitchen. Another triumph for Alien.
The Thing toys. Jesus fucking Christ.
Action figure.
Like, what is the kid... like... I have to imagine it is sort of like when I was a kid and Halo, I mentioned Halo Mega Bloks, but even before that, like when I was a kid, I had GameCube, you know, and I was like 8 or whatever, and Xbox was for the big kids, and Halo was a mature game, and my dad wouldn't let me play that, and so I would look at like footage of it, and it would look so mysterious and cool, and oh man, I want to play that. Oh, there's cars, and what's that gun with the needles? That looks cool. And I guess it's like that when you're a kid. It's like maybe part of it even is the allure of they can't watch this movie, so they'll see this thing and they'll be like, man, I really wish I could take part more in the marketing of this movie. I sure wish I could go see the movie. Man, it's like, it's almost like propaganda.
From Kenner.
Or it's just really stupid and they just were like, ah, fuck it, whatever, alien toy. Sure, kids like aliens, why not?
Abba cookie, a munchy monster cookie. They're shaped like little monsters.
Oh no, Christian!
They come in 6 great flavors. With milk.
Please don't put your finger in this child's mouth. Oh, it's a cookie. Oh, it's... well, that's still weird.
With milk or lunch or as a snack, there's monster money on every pack. 6 great flavors can't be beat.
So this is just absolutely horrendous. Music. The music is horrible. The music is haunted. The music is clearly casting a debuff on all of us.
Great flavors.
Great flavors!
With milk or lunch.
It's got like this very, very subtle instrumental, but it's mostly just this strange man.
A snack, there's monster money on every pack. 6 great flavors.
It's like, it sounds so haunted. He sounds like he's echoing. It sounds like he's singing a forlorn song alone in a church.
Can't be beat. They're the only monsters people eat. Monster cookies, they're everywhere.
Well, you know, I'm sure those were fun.
What happened was true.
The most bizarre and brutal series
It's true. It's all true.
of
All
crimes
of
in
it.
America. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Even if one of them survives, what will be left? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. After
What will be left?
you stop screaming, you'll start talking about it. Rated
No, that's a good trailer. That's a cool, gruesome 70s trailer. I like that. That's fine. Yeah, no problem with that. I've never seen the movie, but it makes me want to see it.
There's a vacancy at the Bates Motel.
Oh, don't remind me of that fucking show. Jesus Christ. I'd love to see a video that talks about the incessant soap operification of every single thing that happened, where it was like, let's take the fucking Psycho series, which for some reason was a series, even though it was just one movie, really. But let's take Psycho and turn it into like a fucking 5-season soap opera where he and his mom are like planning murders or whatever the fuck. Just insane nonsense, like Riverdale, like The Flash, like everything needs to be like just a fucking just incomprehensible soap opera with twists and turns that make no sense. And that was a very common thing. It still happens, but it was a very common thing that happened in like the early to mid 2010s. They were really keen on that.
Is that you?
No, it's Spud McKenzie, and it could be you! Look for this display.
Oh, it's for beer. Oh, it's for... Never mind. It's... Okay. It's for fucking Bud Light. It's for the worst beer. Oh, shit, Lois. The only thing that's scary about this is the beer is fucking garbage.
Like Psycho Sweepstakes to win a Bud Light party with Spud McKenzie at the Psycho Mansion.
Yeah, wimmy, wazzle. Come party all night with Slurms McKenzie.
You can even get a mug like Spud at participating retailers. Wow!
That Spud is so cool, it's scary.
I just want to go run a few videos and watch them with my friends. I don't want to party no more, man.
Halloween. A time for children.
Spuds McKenzie TF. At least it's better than Spuds McKenzie Vor.
Good times. Halloween was a special time. Until he came back for more.
I
tell you this isn't a man.
Monday, October 21st at 8. TV 50 presents...
Oh god, it's so funny because there was a trailer for this at the beginning. I'm just imagining like a parody version of this exact video where it's all fake ads and it's just this ongoing joke of like, and now Halloween 17 and just fucking he's in space now. Wait, no, one of those movies did that, didn't it? No, that was Jason. I don't know. There's like, because there's Freddy Krueger, there's Michael Myers, and there's Jason, and I get them all mixed up because I don't care. There's also Leatherface, I guess. That's like the thrash metal big four, but for horror movies. Yeah.
The broadcast television premiere.
No.
Halloween 2.
You gotta save her. She's gonna be devoured by the spooky monster.
Back. And there's no
the Halloween demon.
This morning,
I don't know what goes on in those movies.
Billy looked like any other boy, but as the moon rose, he turned into a werewolf.
It's actually an allegory for puberty. It's basically like Boyhood, but much more condensed in terms of its storytelling.
He used new Pa's Halloween makeup kits. His friends did too. Look, Mike's a vampire. Amy's a ghost. Pa's makeup is safer than masks. Amy's a ghost.
A ghost. Are you sure she's not just dressed up as like a fucking geisha? I don't think she's a... What makes her a ghost? Just because she's white? She just looks like the Joker now. Nah, that's the Joker. That's him. On the bus?
Safer than masks. It never blocks vision and it's hypoallergenic too. So watch your kids turn into the creatures
James
they really
Charles.
are with new Pa's Halloween makeup kits.
You parents, you always knew your children were horrible little monsters, so dress them appropriately this season. They ruined your life, now make them look like they should.
In a Weeble's haunted house, Weebles wobble all about, and it's a real exciting place to be. A smiling ghost with glowing face has
So this just looks very wholesome. I guess it's a
secret
haunted
hiding
house.
place, and that's not all. There's plenty.
It's Halloween related, I suppose. It's just so whimsical and wholesome that it's hard to.
More to say. Because a Weeble's haunted house is a great place to be. Weeble's haunted house, including
Man, I mean, you know, I don't know. See, it's fun because the thing is, you've got these two kids. And no, never mind, they are both girls, I'm pretty sure. So this is still a gendered dollhouse. I was gonna say, this is like a unisex dollhouse that all kids can have. That any kid could have the Weeble Haunted House, but it does appear to be advertising it mostly to girls. I don't know. I don't know if boys had the Weebles. I mean, it seems like something that was very... Well, I don't know. I don't see that you get much use out of these fucking things. They're just like little bean guys. But the Weebles, they wobble, but they don't fall down, you know? So there is some utility to that in that purpose alone. You know, but I guess if you consider how all of the action figures at the time would have just been a pile of hot dicks, yeah, you might as well just get a little fucking bean, you know, egg-shaped thing, you know, for all the good that your Batman figure was doing you in 1970.
Weeble Ghost from Romper Room.
Yeah, it's very cute. That's a cute commercial. That's very wholesome. Oh, man. Frankenstein's monster played by Jeff Bridges. You really got into it this time, didn't you? You really doxed the Jax films on this one, didn't you? Boy, you really killed the wife on this one.
Dear Bick.
Dear bitch, where you at?
Probably not going to believe this, but...
You know what a teaser is, darling?
Contain your boners, everybody.
No? Well, let me, Elvira, give you an example. You can win $1,000 in the Coors Light Spring Green sweepstakes.
No, no!
Dial it, and if you're the 50th caller,
no!
Win. But I ain't giving it to you just yet. Find out when at this Coors and Coors Light display.
Not that either! God damn it! No!
But I'm not that kind of girl. So, nobody's perfect.
When you see me, it's Halloween.
Oh god!
This Halloween, make sure it don't.
Okay, that is scary. It was so loud, and then you hear it, and it's like, it sounds like what's the fucking guy from from Smiling Friends who's just like, hey, what's up, bro? Hey. It's that. It's like this weird down-pitched voice.
Everyone knows what
oh god.
It is. It's Halloween. This Halloween, make sure it don't see you coming with shiny, bright yellow Halloween safety bags from Pizza Hut and 28 WPTF TV. And be careful trick-or-treating.
Man, it's so funny, this, like... Because you look at this, like... Make sure that they see you coming with these shiny bags, and make sure to wear a bright costume, and yada yada. It's like... I don't know, maybe you could make sure that people are able to fucking drive, you know, before they run over a child. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, maybe we don't, maybe the fact that we need to have children wearing fucking giant fucking bright flashing lights on their heads so that people don't hit them in their cars indicates that, I don't know, something might be wrong with the car dependency of the world. I don't know.
This Halloween, tell your parents where you're going and who's going with you. Before you go out, you can pick up a free Halloween safety bag. Come to any participating Pizza Hut restaurant and pick one up. The Halloween safety bag is free from your friends at Pizza Hut and WT.
Yeah, or just like get some fucking street lamps or something. Like... Fucking, or just, like, teach people how to drive better at the very fucking least. Have them put on their goddamn high beams if it's dark out. Why is it the fucking potential victims? Like, yeah, there's something to be said for don't be an idiot and walk down the middle of the road or something. And, you know, follow the rules of the road, watch both ways and all of that. But why is it always supposed to be? It's the same as this fucking Earth Day shit. Where it's always the victims of the fucking thing that have to fucking deal with, oh, now we can't have plastic bags anymore and we have to spend $1 to fucking carry our groceries home for the luxury of that. Yeah, you know, it's like, oh, it's on us. We have to turn our lights off as if we're the fucking problem. As if any of us are the problem. And not the fucking, and not the, okay, oh, sure.
From the director of...
They're victim shaming. They are the victim basher, Pizza Hut is. God damn it.
The most terrifying new movie, Child's Play. You wish it was only make-believe.
Somebody says I'm gonna go trick-or-treating as an American city planner. God, that is the most horrifying possible costume that you can go as. You just show up and you're like, give me candy, or I will just pointlessly create a bunch of weird little cul-de-sacs and fucking, you know, distance you guys 40 miles from the nearest shopping center so that you basically need to buy gas every day just to fucking live. Trick or treat! Give me candy!
Starts Wednesday, November 9th at a theater near you.
I'm Count Scary.
Not you again.
For 39 cents from a participating Wendy's.
Wendy's? Wait, what the fuck, this whore? What the fuck, who is this non-denominational non-branded fucking shill guy who's just out here shilling for fucking McDonald's earlier? Now it's Wendy's? What the fuck?
Old-fashioned hamburgers restaurant.
This fucking whore!
These glasses, Igor. Hand me the...
Wait, Igor? Was Igor involved in this? Igor from the Shasta commercial? Is it all connected?
And oh, they go so good with my tan.
Count Scary's 3D party, Tuesday, July 6th at 8 p.m.
Count Scary's 3D part. Oh, is this just a local guy from Detroit? That must be it. Okay, this is like a local Detroit guy. Well, that doesn't make him any less of a horror necessarily, but Count Scary's 3D party. God, I want to go to the 3D party. That sounds great. I don't want to go to Count Scary's 3D party. He can go rot in a cell. But a 3D party, whatever that would entail, that in the fucking 80s or whatever, that sounds rad as hell.
I'm only on Channel 4.
That sounds so rad.
Halloween's coming. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm surprised I haven't seen more people using the spooky month as an excuse to just wear costumes. You know, I've been out and about a little bit this month. Not too much. I've been, you know, mostly at home, stuck playing Baldur's Gate 3. I was informed today that over 90 hours in, I'm about to face the first main boss of the game, so that's pretty cool. I'm really excited about that. But I'll probably go outside again by the time Persona 3 Reload comes out, and you know, then I won't again. Oh god, no, but there's like 1 week there in fucking January, end of January, I think, where it's like 5 or 6 different must-play games are coming out that week alone, and it's absolutely insane. It's like Persona 3, god, I forget what else right now, but it's a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, so I've been trapped indoors, guiding my folks through their campaign, but, you know, I haven't seen too many people out. When I have been out, I haven't seen too many people out just fucking dressed as, like, devils or ghosts or whatever, or in a Sonic outfit or anything like that. I haven't seen any of that. And, you know, you will on Halloween, absolutely. But I'm surprised that I'm surprised that people are not just basically taking the whole month at this point. Because people are, they've culturally appropriated the whole month into the culture of Halloween. And by culturally appropriated, I mean the fucking spooky people. These people that need everything to be horror and Halloween and spooky and have like spooky movies happening, and I just don't need any of that. But they've culturally appropriated the entire month. And now the whole month is scary month. And I'm just very surprised that people have not gone the extra mile and just decided, you know what? The entire month is trick-or-treating month now. We're gonna go out, we're gonna dress, I'm gonna be dressed as like, I'm gonna be in a mesh tank top version of fucking, like Sonic the Hedgehog, like metrosexual Sonic the Hedgehog in a fuck me mesh tank top. And I'm gonna go out there and I'm just gonna go to the bank and I'm gonna do my business and I'm gonna go home. God damn it. Because it's October 16th and it's time to party. You know, why not? Everybody get out there. If you got places to be today, go out there in your costume. For me, I'm going as pirate guy who likes the band Opeth. Probably. That's probably going to be my costume. I mean, not really. Well, actually, no, I am not. No, I'm not a pirate. I'm not. It's a joke when I say I'm a pirate guy, because I definitely have not played Mario Wonder early, so I'm not a pirate. No, and I haven't been playing Baldur's Gate 3 for free this whole time. That would be wrong. Man. Yeah, just like, this is perfect. Just go the whole month like this. Go pump your gas, dress like whatever this is. It's like, is this Red Riding Hood? It's impossible to even tell what he's going for here. Is it Satan? I think there's little horns. It might be Sexy Satan. But it's like a guy trying to do Sexy Satan, and he's got like long socks. You know, people will just think you're like insane, probably. You know, depending on the costume, I think they might know. But even then, they might still just think you're insane. In the case of this costume, if anybody tries to replicate this guy's fit, you will look absolutely fucking unhinged. But, you know, what fun would be Halloween without looking like you're an axe murderer? So, there you go.
Whether you do a little...
Let's go as Nick Bate, yeah!
Original this Halloween.
Happy birthday, Zoidberg! This is my costume. Oh, look at this awesome dude. Don't be like this guy, everybody. Don't be like this awesome guy. This is like the same guy who would buy the fucking, like, t-shirt of a tuxedo, or t-shirt of muscles, or something, one of those fucking... God, this is a punchable face. This is a punchable hairline. I want to punch that hairline back another couple inches. God damn.
And at participating Hallmark stores, get your hands on the Spooky Sounds tape, full of creepy sounds and Halloween theme songs. $1.95 with any $5 Hallmark purchase. Only at participating Hallmark stores. It's a scream.
He gave the OK symbol. This Hallmark commercial is a white supremacist dog whistle.
It's Halloween.
Wait.
It's a scream.
Wait, did you just do a finger snap? That's gonna offend the people in the audience who have audio sensitivities. God damn it.
Halloween, the night he came.
See, like this, again, it's like, if this was like a I'm just envisioning a version of this where it's like every time the Halloween trailer comes along and it's the spooky music, it's just like a parody version of it. And because I've never seen this. As far as I know, this trailer could just be full of shit. It could just be... First time it's Halloween. They're gonna go into the heart of Satan's lair and fight Beelzebub so that they can free their friends' souls from the board game Jumanji. It's Halloween. First time like, I don't know. Every time it shows up and the music comes on, there's just something very comical about it for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know, because the da 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 every time that shows up, it's like a meme song a little bit. It kind of reminds me of it's the original. It's the original version of that, or the Tubular Bells da 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 da. It's like the same thing, really, except that was taken from Tubular Bells, which is just a full song. And the Halloween theme is, like, composed by John Carpenter, so I don't know which came first, actually.
When the deepest fears are made real.
Like, I know nothing about this movie that you could just... What's funny about this to me, I guess, is, like, the music of this and the trailer guy, you could just show me clips from any spooky horror movie from this time. You could just show me clips from, like, The Suckling, and I would be like, oh, it's Halloween! Yeah, as far as I know, I guess. I guess. You know, I've never fucking seen it, so sure, it's Halloween, sure.
When the darkest nightmares.
Oh man, they touched her face again. Well, that's certainly a movie. So that's 70s and 80s Halloween commercials. Nostalgic Halloween over here also has 90s Halloween commercials. Let's take a look at this. Well, actually, they have several of these. Let's look at the popular ones here. 80s. Yeah, let's do 90s. This is from a couple months ago. It's the one we just clicked on. Boo!
Hey, I'm no numbskull, so call me at 1-900-909-2233, and you'll hear the funniest monster jokes like, what's a...
God, we really need to acknowledge how fucking prevalent it was back then that people would just, like, scam children or lonely people or whoever with, like, these ridiculous fucking call-in lines. It's like, you think about now how there's a lot of, like, scam, you know, ads, and there's, like, phony bullshit on the App Store, and there's, like, a lot of shit like that. But back in the day, it was so normalized. There not only, for one thing, there was the fucking comic books where they would just have, like, full-on scams just being advertised, like the X-ray spec bullshit. Just completely fake nonsense. They're just being advertised. But then you have stuff like this where, I mean, technically it is what it says it is. You call in and I'm sure you get some spooky guy and he goes boo or whatever, just like the fucking Freddy hotline. But, like, you know, how much does that cost? Because it was like $1 something after the first minute, and then every minute after that, you pay more. And you gotta figure the kids that are on here, they don't fucking know what's happening. It says they gotta get permission, but they don't give a shit. They don't fucking know what's going on. God, this was such a this was such a scam. There were so many of these, too. You think about how many VHS tape scams there are. Like, Red Letter Media talks a lot about how back in the day you could just put out any fucking thing on VHS and sell it and people would buy it for some reason. This is the same thing. Back in the fucking 80s, you could just put out a 1-900 number where people call in and go, you know, sex hotline, Nintendo tip hotline, fucking spooky ghost hotline, whatever. And just pay out the ass for, like, nothing. And just the worst fucking... I mean, the most obvious version of this is the sex talk shit. But this is... Yeah, it was very... And those, I think those still exist to some extent, but it was certainly more of a thing back then. And, man, just how normal it was to just be like, yeah, kids, fucking spend $50 on the spooky hotline! Boo!
Vampire's favorite sport? Basketball. Or the one about the ghoul who missed her mummy. You'll also find out how to get these scary street signs featuring my friends Dracula, Wolfman, and Frankenstein. It costs $2.45 for a 2-minute message, so ask your mom or dad if it's okay before you call 1-900-909-2233. I'm dying to make you laugh.
Jesus Christ.
Dying to make you laugh.
AT&T agent, what does it say? That $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Fucking program time 2 minutes. Okay, maximum cost is $3.35. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I can see that being okay, but I've never seen one but like this where it has a maximum cost. Usually they don't. That's really cool of them to have had a maximum cost for that. That's fine. I don't think that's a problem. But although $3.35 is fucking a lot back then. That's like a goodly pricey fucking amount for a phone call back then. But, you know, I guess, sure. But most of the ones that you see like this are you know, call in... And it never really tells you to get off the line or anything necessarily. I've heard so many horror stories of people calling into, like, the Nintendo tip line and just fucking staying on that line for, like, a long time and asking for tips for a ton of games. And God, how much that must have fucking cost. In this era money, too, like, shit.
You call 1-900-909-2233. I'm dying to make you laugh.
At least it has a maximum. Even now, I mean, even now, $3.35 for a fucking phone call would be a lot. But I guess back then it was sort of like a radio show kind of thing. Like you call in, you get a little spooky thing happen. You know, it was a little. It was a time before we had quite as much dopamine available to us, and we all had Zoomer brains. which I apparently have at the age of 28, according to one chat member. One intrepid, inbred chat member. But back in the day, you know, a phone call that was spooky and funny might be worth a lot. You put it on speaker, your whole family gathers round. It's like listening to the fucking radio in the 20s or something. Nowadays, though, yeah, $3.35 for a phone call. How about that? Back then, that's like, what, 10, 15 bucks or something? Shit.
We drive that old wreck. They went to Cancun. We went to your brothers in Poughkeepsie.
This Halloween, find monster game pieces in Pepsi products and Dorito brand tortilla chips. The right match can win you thousands of prizes, up to $1 million.
So you needed to buy both Pepsi and Doritos. Man, they were good at hawking this shit. They were good. They were... I mean, they still are, but you just see this and it's like, man, you gotta buy both of them. You gotta buy the Pepsi and the Doritos. You can't have Coke with your Doritos. I guess you got... Well, you can't have Mountain Dew. Well, I guess you can have Pepsi. Pepsi products. Was Mountain Dew... Did that even exist back then? Damn. Does Pepsi go with Doritos? Dang.
Look for specially marked packages.
No purchase necessary. You gotta buy the fucking packages.
Change your life for good.
You never take out the garbage.
What does that mean, no purchase necessary? What is that bullshit? You have to buy the fucking no purchase necessary. Come on now.
Doritos Monster Match for monster money.
Now they put Doritos in Pepsi. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know about that, but they do have like a Mountain Dew flavored Dorito and a Dorito flavored Mountain Dew, I'm pretty sure. So I think I tried one of those at some point. I don't remember. I'm not sure. I remember I tried the fucking Cheetos mac and cheese, the mac and Cheetos. And I mean, it was as you would probably expect mac and Cheetos to be. It was... I don't know why I was expecting it to be better. It was actually pretty much exact. Now that I'm thinking of it, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what... I don't know. The real unappetizing thing about it was that it was like fluorescent orange. So, you know, I didn't really like that.
Hi! There's another box over there.
Is it young Lindsay Ellis? I guess so.
Dunkin' Donuts for Halloween.
And young Spoonie.
It's scary.
Hello, kiddies. Crypt Keeper here, Master of Ceremonies at Universal Studios.
Oh, dude, it's the Master of Ceremonies. He's gonna spook you. He's gonna freak you. He's gonna psych you out with some spooks and some freaks.
Halloween Horror Nights with new haunted houses to die for.
Ooh.
Play a starring role in a killer show, and lots more.
Oh, this looks really fun. I would have loved this.
Miss the last 2 weekends of terror. Florida residents save. Advance tickets just
Oh,
$22.
see, Florida residents save because they have to live in Florida, so that's fair.
At Ticketmaster with a 2-liter Pepsi label.
$22 is still, that's a, I mean, do you get, like, access to fucking, like, food? Do they give you food? Do you have to buy food separately for fucking $22 back then? That's like, what, $50 or something? Like, admission? Probably just admission. And then you probably have to also buy the fucking food. It's $22 now. That's cheap now. But $22 back then would be like $50 or something. I don't know, just to go to this thing, and then you probably have to pay extensively once you're in there. I don't know, I'm like the dad now who's like, the kid's like, can I go on the ride? And the dad's just like, no. Do you know how much money they charge you here? Jesus Christ.
With me at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. You'll dig it.
It's Universal. Oh, it's at Universal Studios? So, okay, so you're already there and you're already paying. Oh, man. I don't know. It does look pretty fun, though. It looks like a good time. It looks like a good spooky time. There's Crypt Keeper. There's, like, guys with guitars. You know, I thought it was just, like, some local horror show. I wasn't paying attention. But now we got Blockbuster.
The face of good.
Now we got PT. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
In a fight to the finish.
Again with the Halloween. This is such a meme. Every one of these trailers could just be, like, any horror movie. It's all just interchangeable to me. I've never... fucking seen this, you could just show me footage of the movie White Chicks and I would believe that it's, you know, they got they almost look like Freddy Krueger in that movie. There you go. Or Michael Myers or whichever one it is. I don't care.
Bell presents Nacho and Dog.
Nacho, is your costume on yet?
Okay, I'm ready.
Finally.
Ta-da!
Ooh, what are you supposed to be?
I'm a bean burrito! Now, when you buy a Taco Bell Kids meal, you can get a Goosebumps toy. Get the rapid...
I mean, sure, we got another butter situation going on here. We got nice animation here. This is a 90s commercial, but it appears to be either before the era of the annoying fucking dog, or, like, maybe after it, but the dog is not present at the very least.
The Skullmobile, or more. But beware, you're in for a scare. You can collect all 4 Goosebumps toys at Taco Bell.
Oh, how cute! A bean burrito. And what are you?
Taco Bell.
Huh.
Fetch that food, dog.
No, I enjoyed that. That's a good advertisement. I enjoyed the she knew what he fucking was, but didn't know that he was just a pirate lady. That really reflects poorly on you for not knowing what a pirate is.
I may be stranded, but at least I got my Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, this cereal sucks.
Fruity. A ghost! Only a Fruity Pebbles can set my spirits
They're so tiny. They're like Special K or Rice Krispies, I guess, but they're like they're like worse. They're just it's like they were pieces of a bigger cereal that crumbled into tinier pieces, and they just sold that for some reason.
My Fruity Pebbles? Okay. Frighteningly fruity flavors! Thanks, Fred. Bonnie! Boo.
Yeah!
Boomer cereal.
Bon appetit. Toast Fruity Pebbles cereal, part of this complete breakfast.
Pizza Hut introduces Great White Pizza. With
Great White Pizza.
Blend on Old Style Red. Get a large for $3.99 with your favorite Pizza Hut pizza.
A large... Fuck you, excuse me?
Or try our blend on Old Style Red.
Oh, you know, I realize this is from the 90s now, so $22 wasn't that bad for the 90s, actually. Yeah, I was still thinking 70s. Yeah, but $3.99 is fucking ridiculous. For a large pizza with purchase of any other oh, okay. Well, it's still an okay deal. I don't know what the regular menu price is, but is it a half price? So it's like an $8 large then? God damn. Man.
Get a large for $3.99 with your favorite Pizza Hut pizza.
Monster Face, the gruesome monster head you make and remake into the most monstrous monsters imaginable.
Now for the test. It works!
Monster Face comes with everything shown here.
He said,
It works!
Oh, it works. Okay, I thought they said N-words.
Monster Face comes with everything shown here.
Our count eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
And somebody says that they hate looking at these prices. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's really frustrating to look at a large pizza. And I guess it's at half price at $4. So $8 large pizza, I would assume. You know. And that's just fucking miserable. I mean, back in my day, like a decade ago, not even that long ago, really, not even that long ago, you get a 2-liter of Coke for $1 Canadian or less, and now it's like you buy a pizza and you get a Coke with it for a 2-liter. It's like $5. I mean, you get it cheaper at a store, but still, my point stands. God damn it.
I like to eat the pizza
Modern day
first.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Oh yeah, no, a large pizza now almost 20. Maybe in America, most places a large pizza will be $25 to $30 or some shit. Like in Toronto, anyway. I mean, you can get there are deals certainly. You can get better prices, but like just a standard large pizza, on its own, usually gonna be like 20 or more. Yeah. Happy Halloween, everybody. The only scary thing here is all the price inflation, Lois. Oh my god.
to a brand new nightmare.
I need to count on all of the only scary thing here is X jokes that I've made.
The final nightmare.
I won't tell.
Is this another Halloween? No, this is a nightmare. Oh. Which one is this?
The final nightmare.
Oh, the final nightmare. Was that the last one? I don't believe that was the last. As far as I know, that was not in fact the last one, so that's funny. I heard that was a good one. I think I from what I understand, that is a good one. But you know, I guess that's the one that I should watch, because he has the claw hand. It's very different from my claw hand, and you know, he has two of them. But, you know, I do think I could probably relate to him the most of these characters, you know, like, because you gotta look at the horror movies kind of like a Godzilla movie, right? Like, you gotta find some sympathy for the monster, right? And so, you know, if I'm able to be like, you know, yeah, it's really hard sometimes to... Like, I bought toilet paper the other day. Really difficult getting it into the bag. You know, I'd kill people too. You know, frankly. With the hook hand, with the claw, like, I could see him having a lot of trouble with that. I would kill people too, you know. If I have to deal with another fucking toilet paper bag situation, there could be blood shed at the dollar store. I don't know. Wherever. I didn't buy it at I got it at like a Walmart, but man.
Rated R. Starts Friday, September 13th at a theater near you.
The Final X. Yeah, it's like the goodbye tour, the farewell tour, the encore tour, everybody. The Eagles are never touring again. And it's like their fucking 3rd annual farewell tour or whatever.
They told you he was dead.
Is that a threat? I called the police. Reported. Well, listen. I'm just saying, in the spirit of Halloween, I would at the very least slash up my toilet paper. If I have to deal with putting it into the bag again, I would, at the very least, it would be a Tasmanian devil situation, and the toilet paper would be going in all directions. And if somebody gets caught in that situation, that's really up to them. Really? I figured that they would all know not to. But that's just between me and the toilet paper at that point. You know? But you don't need to report anything. It would be a cell phone, really. But, you know. Just like Bob Honey.
10 years he's been held captive as Freddy in the Nightmare on Elm Street series.
Yeah, this is the one where it's a meta movie. And he's got a Terminator hand.
Out of films into our reality.
Wes Craven's new nightmare.
Oh.
Miss me?
There was some... Didn't we just see a last nightmare or whatever? The final nightmare? What the fuck?
For great Halloween fun, pick up some spooky decorations at Walgreens. Just $7.99 each. Scary sound-activated...
Okay, but now what the fuck is this? Like, what are these prices? Because $7.99 for this shit?
Spooky decorations at Walgreens. Just $7.99 each. Scary sound-activated Halloween figures. Battery-operated pirate skull. Witches...
What, because it's got a battery in it? Or, like, it makes noise? That's... Really?
Skeletons and more. Stock up on Halloween candy, too. Walgreens...
Oh, man, I always love the shots of the horrible shots of the Halloween candy. Where you can kind of barely make out, like, I think that's a Skittles. There's a Snickers over here. But it does look nice. I do want to dive head first into all of this expired candy. I think there might be candy corn over here. And you know what? I'll take the candy corn, people. If you all want to be bitches and not have the candy corn, I'll have the candy corn. I'll take your candy corn, because it's fine. It's fine.
There's a wide selection of treats and goodies of all kinds. And it's time to order your holiday photo greeting cards. Put your favorite photo on any of 6 beautiful designs. All orders include a free marker pen. Treat yourself to savings this week at Walgreens.
I mean, $8 for those horrible decorations. In the 90s, that's like, what, 20-something dollars for one of those stupid fucking, like, floating Draculas or whatever, I guess. That's probably what they would probably, you know, charge now, somewhere around there. But God, that's, man, great savings. Shoot him with the gun! Oh no, the Coca-Cola. See, now, and then Coke made him not only not a monster, but handsome and beautiful, and now they can love each other. See, you know, Pepsi might have solved the race war with Kylie Jenner, but, like, Coca-Cola solved vampirism, so, I mean, I don't know. I think that's supernatural right there. That's, like, a pretty big deal. I think that's... Coke has a little bit of an edge for me because of that. I don't think Coke had cocaine in it in the 80s. But this was after this was Coca-Cola Classic specifically, so this was after the disgusting new slurm situation, you know, with that.
Mike! What? There's something under the bed. I heard something. There's nothing under the bed. I heard something.
Oh my god, Uncle Marco!
Look, it's just Fluffy. He got scared by a dumb cat. I wasn't scared.
I told you there was nothing under the bed.
No, it's just it's just our little brother who was like okay, so is this like a whole wait, hang on. No, is this a whole like puppet that they made for this? I mean, they probably just got this from some other source, but that's a cool little puppet guy. I like him. He's got like weird reptilian arms, and he looks like some kind of Star Trek demon. I don't know what exactly he is, but I enjoy what I'm seeing. Like, he looks like he is just the head and the arms, and there's no body. 'Cause, like, I don't know where he is existing underneath this bed exactly, and what form his body takes as whatever he is. I don't know if he's an alien, but I sure like this. I like this fellow. I would like him to be under my bed. I'd be okay with that.
It's been 9 years.
I'd be Orangebeard the pirate.
Now Garfield makes us...
You know, I was in a Garfield cartoon once, and there was this Italian guy, and I told him he was really ugly.
Triumphant return.
Halloween's my kind of a holiday.
Garfield's Halloween Adventure, next.
He's come back. And he's very angry.
Oh my god, okay, we get it. Oh my, is that Satan Paul Rudd? It's Paul Rudd Satan, everybody!
The other is a student of the black arts.
Michael could be destroyed.
He's a student of the black arts. He's gonna go up your asshole and expand as Ant-Man and turn your insides outside.
On Friday, September 29th, a mystery will be revealed.
He's here.
And the only thing more terrifying Halloween, the curse of Michael Myers, rated R.
Great, good movie. That was the best one. That's my favorite one so far. It's good movie, great movie.
About to learn.
For students.
Is this a god? Oh. This series doesn't even exist in my brain anymore. At this point, these movies they're not even real. You can't even watch them. They're not even real movies anymore. I just look at this and I'm like, no, this is just, they've made this is like a parody ad for a GTA game or something. These aren't not real movies. It just keeps happening. Finally a sequel! Oh, I love the balls on the trailer. Smart and non-stop scary. Okay, that's stupid. Jamie Lee Curtis. One of the trailer quotes is just that she is just the name of the main actress. Oh, okay, never mind. She does, but she does make a triumphant return in another one of these fucking movies that she's been in like 17 of.
lives up to the
Oh, it didn't end. I thought it was just finally... You really should have cut it off there. I don't know. But this is the classic era where they probably would have just said, like, finally a sequel that's not as bad as the last one, but we know that nothing lives up to the original, and they just, like, stitched the two parts of that quote together, and, you know... this was probably something like that. I don't know. I am enjoying what they're having to work with the... I don't know if this is a good Halloween movie, because again, the series isn't real. It doesn't exist. But, it's I'm enjoying what they're dealt with here. It's like, critics are saying the movie is available to watch, and you can find theaters where you can sit down and watch it, and have a drink or something.
original Halloween H.
Oh, watch out, it's gonna be Halloween Myers. Man, I gotta get some peanut butter crunch. That sounds good. I mean, I wanted the crunchy peanut butter Reese cup things, but now I've never had the other flavors of Captain Crunch, like the Crunch Berries or whatever. I always just... The thing about Captain Crunch is that it's basically just corn pops. I don't know if anybody else would agree with that. But I never had it, and then when I did finally have it, I was like, wait, this is just basically corn pops. Or it's like really close to it. So I wonder what a different flavor of that would be, considering it's such a specific flavor of just being corn pops, basically. I've never had the peanut butter. I bet that would be good. I bet I'd like it.
Horrifying.
Woo!
One taste of my peanut butter crunch, and you'll always come back for more. It's the only peanut butter cereal.
It rips the roof of your mouth. I believe it.
It's the crunch that screams peanut butter.
Oh, I am culturally insensitive.
Mummies everywhere are rushing to Carvel for the new Halloween ice cream cake, just $9.99. Have your mummy.
I mean, like, that is pricey for back then. It feels like $9.99 for this cake. It doesn't look like it's too bad. I mean, it's an ice cream cake. It looks like a decent one, you know. But then you look at, like, the price, $10 for this. I mean, I feel like what it would cost now would be, like, between 15 and 20, probably. Canadian, anyway. American, that's a whole different... This is pretty fucking pricey for an American price. For, like, the 90s? Damn, what kind of fancy... what kind of fancy fucking rich people store are you going to? Fucking hell.
Have your mummy pick up some new ghosty cones, too. The Halloween cake, $9.99.
Carvel.
Halloween.
Oh yes, that's the big four of horror right there. You got like Night of the Living Dead, Halloween, Rosemary's Baby, and a Scooby-Doo movie. Very cool. Beautiful.
You can take home any of these great Halloween classics for just $7.99. Or rent 2 movies and get them for $3.99. Now, if that's not a reason to scream... Make it a blockbuster fright.
Oh, because that sounds like night. Oh god, not again. Not again. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Oh, that's no. Everybody contain yourselves, please.
Mistress of the Dark and sometimes Surfer Babe, because Coors Light is the official beer of Halloween. And
no!
Is at the beach, Malibu Beach, where you can hang 10,
no!
in a net. And of course, when it's time to chill, just reach for that cooler of Coors Light. Aged ice cold, never frozen stiff. It's the right beer now for Halloween. Just look for the silver bullet smooth display and dig up your friends now for a party at the beach. Happy Halloween.
Look at the fucking bear jamming out back there, okay? Like, we've got all these costume people. Like, there's the Frankenstein monsters and the ghouls and the creeps, but there's just a guy in a bear suit who's just getting down back there. He's having a good time.
Your friends now for a party at the beach. Happy Halloween, dudes.
Yeah, it was me. Oh man, I really am enjoying this new interactive Hobbit Hole video game. This is a real good Hobbit Hole experience. It really enriched the hole in my Hobbit soul. Oh. Oh, it's Casper? Oh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel. What the fuck kind of... Wait. Oh, because he's trying to steal the Pepsi from the fridge. Oh, because my takeaway was just, oh, it's a Pepsi. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I wanted a Coke. God damn it. I wish I wasn't eternally a ghost and I was just dead. Fuck this. Pepsi. Fucking shit. Swill.
Come to the haunted house spectacular.
Nothing else is a Pepsi. Yeah, it's not a very good slogan. So we've got some kind of mixed media rap happening here, which is switching between whatever's happening with this guy.
Come to the haunted house spectacular.
And 21st from 10 to 6 p.m.
Junior woman's haunted... What the fuck? What the fuck? Junior woman's? What is that? That sounds like it sounds like a fucking woman's shelter. Like, come to the battered women's shelter for the haunted house spectacular. Civic Center, $3 adults, $1 for kids. Okay. Junior woman's, is that the Civic Center? I don't know. But, okay.
Goblins who are planning to attend. Who dare to enter the Paso Civic Center? And $1 for your kid is all you'll pay to enter. Come on.
Man, it's amazing that hip-hop music survived this era. You know, I've never done this before, but on behalf of white people, I am sorry. That's unfortunate. That's just really unfortunate.
Michael Audrey Myers shall be tried.
I don't think I ever believed in cultural appropriation until I started watching some of these corny fucking rap videos. I'm like, you know, maybe corporate America could just leave this music alone. I don't know. I don't think we need... My name is Boogie and I'm here to say, or whatever, in every fucking commercial, goddamn. But here we got some... This is another movie. Oh my god! Oh, it's Halloween! Oh my god. Where is the music? We don't need Seasons Don't Fear the Reaper. We need fucking... This is bad. Jesus Christ is my neighbor.
Oh no.
Halloween. It's not even like a special one that has a specific Don't Fear the Reaper theme. They just use that song because, I guess because it's a good song and it goes in trailers. But, man, okay, sure. I thought that was at least a different Halloween. No, it's just the first one. Again. God, it never ends. Why is this the third Igor? I feel really it's really unfortunate for anybody whose name is just Igor and they just have to live like that. That's a shame. That's a shame. I don't know how they get through life being named Igor over in those Eastern Europe countries. You know? Don't they know that everybody's laughing at them for their silly choice of name? I don't know.
You'll find coupons for savings on Hershey's candies. It's the perfect recipe for a...
Here's something to howl about. This week at Florida Supermarkets, specially marked Pepsi-Cola 2 liters are just 89 cents.
89 cents for a fucking 2 liter, dude. God damn. God, that's so cheap for the disgusting sugar, carbonated sugar water that gives you AIDS.
Halloween 2 will be back in a moment.
Here we just get the mention of Halloween 2. We just get the slightest hint from another room. You hear from a car going down the street. You just hear you're like, God damn it. God, it's fucking a drive-by of Halloween 2.
You asked for it. And now...
Motherfucker.
Chucky's back.
Oh.
No, don't get out of the car. Don't get out of the car.
Another, because I've never watched any horror movies, basically, this is another one where I'm like, oh man, Chucky's back, yeah. You could just show me footage of, like, fucking Candyman, or Wishmaster, or Leprechaun, Boys in the Hood, or whatever the fuck, and I would probably believe it's Chucky. Probably, as far as I know, that could just be Chucky.
More Chuck for the buck.
Child's Play 2, rated R. Starts Friday.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that was actually from the movie. There was parts that was just like, that's the scariest movie ever! You know, the kind of thing they do where it's like people's reaction after seeing the film or whatever. That's kind of what it was.
End of summer blues got you down?
Yeah, man, I'm really not dealing well with the, it's only, October temperatures now in October. Earlier this October, it was still feeling like fucking summer, so, yeah, I'm really having withdrawals from that, you know,
Well, you're in luck, because here comes the Chuck.
No, you're dead. We killed you.
Whip.
Like, these commercials are so unscary, just like, end of summer blues?
Well, you're in luck.
Well, you're in luck, everybody. This kid was no ordinary kid. Somebody, and he's about to learn the hard way that fucking with Chucky makes things sucky.
The Chuck.
No, you're dead.
And this kid's performance and the music over this, it's like, no, you're dead! Yeah, it's really scary, man.
Wrong again, wimp. Chucky's back, and this time, he's looking for a new recruit. Just think.
Oh my god, it's Hawk Jones! Chucky's back, and this time people are gonna try to shoot guns at him, even though he's clearly too small to be hit by bullets.
Be bro. Child's Play 3, rated R, starts tomorrow at theaters everywhere.
Oh, it had Justin Wang in it, hell yeah.
Trapped in the body of a doll.
Okay, now we're just getting entire Chucky segment, that's great.
Wanted, Goosebumps at Taco Bell, Slappy's Candy Keeper, Cuddles the Horrible Hamster, Rapid Mummy, and Skullmobile.
Skullmobile? Okay, so we got... I don't know why he's called Skullmobile, he just appears to be a skull with some really kicking shades. I like this guy, I like his hair. Or whatever it is. He's a skull, so I assume it's not hair. But then we've got Rappin' Mummy. I guess his name is Mummy, and he's here to say, I don't want him. You can burn all of those and bury them in a ditch in Albuquerque or something. We don't need those. Cuddles the Horrible Hamster. That's fine. I'm okay. Isn't there a fucking Overwatch character that's like that? I think. And then we got this guy, which... Well, that's just Hitler. I think that's supposed to be like a big mouth, but it kind of just looks like a, you know, in the low res that I'm seeing here, it kind of just looks like a Hitler with a really big mustache. I don't know if anybody else is just seeing like really angry eyebrows Hitler.
The Keeper, Cuddles the Horrible Hamster, Rapid Mummy, and Skullmobile. Get them now. Goosebumps collectibles only at Taco Bell.
As
Halloween approaches, you have to prepare yourself for what might happen. More orange sprinkles.
Oh my god, it's Mario. Oh my god, it's Mario and Luigi.
Special time of year.
Duncan finishing ceremony.
Donuts for the occasion. And here's the werewolf.
And this is where I glaze the donuts. Yeah.
So come to Dunkin' Donuts and get into the spirit of Halloween.
We'd like some Halloween donuts, please.
I love the fucking... I love the just... like, public domain. Like, every Halloween thing. Just, we can't have any costumes that kids... I don't know what kids would have really wanted to be back in, like, the 70s. Was anybody here, like, or this is the 90s, I guess. So, I don't know. In the 90s, what would kids have wanted to be? Like, Sonic? Or, like, Mario, maybe? Something branded, probably. Probably not just generic Dracula. Like Bela Lugosi Dracula. I'm sure most kids didn't really want that. I don't think most kids gave a shit about Frankenstein. Is this the fucking, like, Wolfman? Or is this, like, the guy from the lion from Wizard of Oz? And then there's, like, just generic witch. Like, this girl probably wanted to be Wonder Woman or some shit. But, you know, no commercial is able to just have them dress as what the kids are actually dressing like in costumes in that era. So it's this, like, weird, anachronistic, like, fucking Halloween commercial costume reality where it's like, it's out of time entirely. Nobody's ever wearing anything that can really identify. I'm having such trouble. I'm forgetting that this is supposed to be set in the 90s now. Because this is, like, it's still very similar to the ones we were just seeing from the 70s. They haven't really evolved Halloween commercials. It's still just like, viewer beware, you're in for a scare! And like, then they just sell you a fucking Kleenex box or something, you know? Oh. We thought we'd have to fucking shoot you, kid. Oh, no.
Psycho with me, Elvira, here at the Bates Motel. Look for me wherever they sell
Mug! That's a Mug moment!
Psycho with Elvira contest. You can be my guest at Universal Studios in Hollywood for a monstrous bash at the Bates Motel. Shower anyone?
So you got Elvira at the Bates Motel saying, shower anyone? At the Bates Motel.
Cock and ball torture.
This Halloween, go psycho with Elvira and win a party with Mug Root Beer. And
Mug moment.
I love my mug.
Oh man, it's so funny because this is essentially an 80s rendition of Sniper Wolf plus Simp. I don't want to compare Elvira to Sniper Wolf, but just this is what I imagine the typical Sniper Wolf viewer looks like. If they're not 5, then they probably look like this guy. So, yeah.
Now it's time for the Pizza Head Show.
Hey everybody, I'm done trick-or-treating and I'm gonna go for a stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Hut. Yay!
Not yet, Pizza Head. There's one more place to go.
I don't think anyone's home.
Sure there is.
Hello, trick-or-treat. Interesting hieroglyphics on this pizza.
Quick, Pizza Head, let's
I like this. This is a good commercial. I enjoy this commercial.
go upstairs.
Hey, who is here anyway?
It's your host, Count Steve.
Oh, nice place.
Count
You gotta-
Steve. Count Steve! Oh my god!
Pizza Hut now.
The Count will be happy to give you a lift.
Hey, put me down! Put me down!
See you next time.
They've destroyed the Pizza Hut! It's terrorism! Oh my god! A second pumpkin has hit the Pizza Hut! Mr. President!
A most chilling experience is waiting for you. You can make your next party a real scream with a goosebump.
Ooh, a
ice cream
scream!
for a limited time from your local TCBY treat shop. A taste so good you can send shivers down your friends' taste buds. TCBY Goosebumps ice cream cakes for a limited time. And for $5, you can get TCBY treats, gift certificates, and offers from Walden Books, Party City, and DreamWorks Interactive.
It's inoffensive. It's a classic Halloween commercial. Nothing wrong with that.
Pretty funny movie, huh?
That's me.
Not this is scary. Scary? This isn't scary. If you want horror, you gotta go with the classics. Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolf Man. Ooh, spooky, huh?
Oh, they're cool. I could send one to my mother.
You'd mail these? These are special editions. You're really starting to freak me out.
Special edition stamps now at the post.
That commercial was awkward and tense and uncomfortable, and you know, good Halloween commercial, I guess. Very spooky.
Office.
Felt like that guy was just about to fucking carve those people up and wear their faces.
Some stamps you just can't lick.
Man, so much Pepsi advertisements, like Halloween. Were people putting Pepsi cans in like the Halloween candy? Were people getting Pepsi for what is this like Pepsi branding for Halloween? Why do we assume that people are buying more Pepsi for Halloween than any other fucking season? Is it just because there is a holiday, so they're like, we have to have ads for Pepsi? I don't know what the significance is between Pepsi and Halloween, or any soft drink, really. It's a candy holiday. It's not a soft drink holiday. Parties, I guess, yeah.
For a really great Halloween, pick up tons of
Yeah, I guess if you're having like your Halloween party situation, if you have friends or whatever, like a fucking weirdo.
And Doritos.
You want to have your Frankenstein monster show up.
It was late one night in the castle of the Chicken McNuggets.
What are you making?
Sauce. We're using my mummy's recipe.
Mummy,
This better be good.
That's a good one. I just realized what you meant by that. It kind of went over my head for a second, but I got it there. I was good.
Great.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
Now you can get McDonald's Happy Meal pails for
Halloween!
There's a pumpkin pail, a witch, and a ghost.
Oh, I like these little guys. This is like some 23 is #1 shit.
That glows in the dark. You can get a different
I
one
want to
each
shoot
week
Deku nuts at these little guys.
until
Halloween!
Is it? Wait, hang on.
you can get a different one each week until
Halloween!
So this is just Aqua Teen Hunger Force, ladies and gentlemen. Unaired pilot. Weird little scrimblos.
Their love of fear, one step too far.
We know you're not the killer.
Is this even is this Halloween? No, this is. Is this Scream? Is it I Know What You Did Last Summer? I think it is. No, it's Scream. Okay, that's the one. All right then.
New thriller from West Coast.
There was one that I thought of. I came out. I realized that it might have been Scream.
Rated R.
Hello?
It's time, girlfriend.
It's time. Oh well, no, this is definitely Scream again. So we just have diabolical cunt over here, and we'll end it off with 2000s commercials. 2010s. We were gonna maybe do 2010s, 2020s. 2000s though is probably the most memorable for most of us. I'm sure most people here would probably remember 2000s Halloween commercials a little bit better. Cool intro. Make sure to check out Nostalgic Halloween over here.
of the dark.
Please, no Halloween movie.
No Jack.
No da-da-da-da-da-da. No, please. What? Which movie is this? Is it Amusement?
Look out for the new Halloween Horror Nights 10, only at Universal Studios.
Oh.
Florida residents save $10 with a specially marked 2-liter Coca-Cola Classic label.
Jeez, Lois, the only scary thing here is Florida.
Coupon from a participating Taco Bell.
Yeah. Well, you know, oh dear. Oh, look at this one. Oh God. Oh God. I've not seen this before. This one's also really bad. This one too. None of them are good, really. But this, I think this is the main really bad. It looks like meat.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky.
Well, they're, you know, they're M&M monsters, I guess, or Adams family. That's the right one. But they're creepy and kooky though.
All together ooky, the Addams family.
I mean, this is like weirdly low effort because they don't even have like a parody version of the song, like the M&M family or anything. They don't have anything like that. So it really is just like they took the actual theme song and just overlaid it with whatever this hellish garbage is.
This is a museum. When people come to see them, they really are a scream. The Addams family.
M&M's dark chocolate, now in peanut.
Disgusting. That was all in service of just a random, like, M&M thing, I guess. They made that horrible commercial. I don't think that was scary for the reasons they thought it was.
He's not a freak.
Oh no.
He's not a geek.
AOL keyboard. Target. Sweets. Halloween sweets. What the fuck is this?
Oh no.
He's not a geek. He goes,
What the fuck is this? This is like this is for like a store? This is fun. I enjoy it. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Yeah, this is a cool commercial. I like this one. Again, we have the generic Halloween monsters. Oh, it's for Target. Okay, yeah, keyboard Target. I guess that makes sense. It's a nice commercial. I like it. There's been some of these that haven't been awful. And we haven't seen any trailers for Halloween movies in this video yet.
It's unleashed.
Hello? Hello? Someone there?
It's waiting for you.
The call is coming from inside the do.
You can't hide.
what?
Look at this fucking guy. This is the Johnny 2000s over here. He's got the little... He's got like the little beard. He's got like the fucking hair. He's got the... He's Johnny 2000s, man.
What?
What? And he gives that look at the camera. Yeah, eat some shit.
It's Black Limited Edition.
Black grape. Oh, no! I love my Reese's Feces! No! Oh, that would be horrible. Having to share.
Now in every Burger King Kids meal, an iDog toy. Each comes with its own costume.
Okay.
One toy per kids meal. BK Kids meals now with iDog toys.
I was
Scary
like,
fun.
I was like yawning through most of that. I guess that was okay. The guy was scared by the toy. That's good. Oh, now this is more like it. The loneliness of the Halloween crab man. Where does he go when the night is done and he returns and wherever he returns to, it's just a sad, lonely crab-like existence. Happy birthday, Zoidberg. So quiet, Jesus Christ. And have it turned down because sometimes it's godforsakenly loud.
Stop by Dunkin' Donuts today and buy 50 of your favorite Halloween Munchkins donut.
So they just had rip-off Timbits? I guess that's just a donut hole in general, but it's a munchkin. I don't know. Those could be good. You know, the problem is you get one of these mixed ones and then they all just wind up tasting the same. So you got to get like multiple boxes of like each individual flavor you want. That's the real beans of the situation. But man, I do want some munchkins right now.
Old treats.
Wow, Millhouse, that frozen black cherry's turned your tongue black. My tongue's black too.
Let me try.
Bud, you remember when we stood in the face of American blah blah blah, and now we're just basically consumerist garbage, Bud? Boy, have you had your Butterfinger yet today, boy?
Yeah, man, I ate my Butterfinger. Don't touch my Butterfinger, man. Did you hear about Scientology, Dad?
No, tell me more about it, boy.
Well, you know, Scientology's great. My voice actress loves Scientology, man.
Must have black tongue.
Oh, I'm gonna beat you up later, boy.
This Halloween, the Simpsons are at Burger King. Now in every
It is just so funny when you, like, because the Simpsons they started out as, like, an anti-establishment, like, parody kind of deal, and then just, it was not very long at all before they were just turned into Butterfinger mascots, and now they're owned by Disney. Sad.
Meal you can get a Simpsons spooky light up. They gleam, there is Scream, and you can collect all 15 at Burger King. Where else?
That does look pretty good. You get the black cherry fucking, what exactly was that again? It was like it's like a Slurpee basically, I guess. It's like a shake. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's probably pretty good. And you get it only with your big kids meal, which I think, didn't Burger King have the exclusive Pokemon kids toy license, like for fast food? Like you went there and you got your little micro Game Boy Color keychain or whatever the fuck, or little Pokemon toy, so you could get your Bart Simpson toy and your Pikachu the same day. Beautiful.
There is Scream, and you can collect all 15 at Burger King.
You know there's somebody on YouTube. Oh, I guess we're not watching this video anymore. Oh, how did we do that? Okay. Do you know there's somebody on YouTube who's collected all of these and is very opinionated about them? Oh god, it's Over the Hedge.
Yeah, candy, costumes, time for
Is this Over the Hedge?
Operation Candy Corn.
I think so.
Okay, Andy, here I come.
This whole thing is just shit I've never watched. We went from spooky horror movies to now cartoon kids movies I've never seen.
Whoa!
I really like the pumpkin guy there, though. Look at the fucking... Look at the... No. Look at the fucking pumpkin. How did he get in this shape? That's a great pumpkin. That must be a fake pumpkin. I love this pumpkin. I'm in love with the pumpkin. That's the best part of this right now.
Okay, Andy, here I come.
Whoa.
Man, don't call a squirrel full of skunks, John.
Yes! Go! Turn!
God, this is so unbelievably obnoxious. I can really only just imagine being a parent at this time, having to deal with your kids liking this fucking garbage.
Walmart, your one-stop Halloween shop, has Over the Hedge on DVD October 17th. Rated PG.
Faster! Push! Go right! No, left!
I have not been convinced to watch Over the Hedge by seeing this advertisement.
Candy!
God.
We're all afraid of the dark inside ourselves.
What's inside me?
It won't make any difference. You're still gonna die.
There's all kinds of critters.
To make farmer Vincent fritters.
What is this now? We're just seeing like a picture-in-picture advertisement for a movie. What is this movie? Oh, that looks like shit. I like it.
You don't know what that
is. This a fucking Jason or a Halloween? What? Oh, it's like a marathon, I think. Yeah, it's Monster Fest. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't know why we're getting that in this compilation.
What do you know about
Good compilation.
trilogies?
Here we have fucking Scream again. Fucking Chucky again. Yo, bro, I get it. Can we get more commercials and less, like, repetitive horror movie fucking trailers? Jesus Christ.
We're rigged up with several cameras for a new experiment.
You sure they're not just putting us in some house with hidden cameras in the shower?
This is gonna be fun. In terror. All the doors will be locked shut behind them. Everyone can see you. Everyone can hear you.
What just happened?
But on July 12th, no one
Oh, Michael.
can help you. Resurrection.
I really didn't realize that this was a fucking Halloween. Like, it's getting to the point where you could put that Simpsons ad and then just hard cut to and it would just be, alright, sure. I guess they just had the Simpsons in one of these movies too. Okay. Sure, fine. This has none of the same actors and I thought it was just a completely unrelated horror movie. But fuck it.
No. You can't go in there. That's the devil's house. Oh no, Tommy. Boogeyman's gonna get me.
There's something. That mad.
How many fucking movies are in this series? Oh my god!
Spread off your face.
We have been watching commercials throughout the decades and they just keep making these fucking movies and every single one looks like fucking shit. God!
Reborn.
This is the Rob Zombie one.
Could ever imagine.
I know that there's like at least 2 good Halloween movies, but I don't think any of these trailers have done them justice if I've seen any of them.
Town. Halloween.
6 guys to lift 1 stick. That's 1 for the books.
2 years.
I know he's not gonna come back just because of some stupid holiday.
Like, I knew when I saw the Dimension Films thing, I'm like, alright, it's probably gonna be this again. But it's still just funny to me how it just seems like it could be anything. It could be any footage, and then just within seconds, and fucking Michael Myers is back again. Every time.
But on August 28th,
Just got a 911 call from your house.
that evil
There's blood.
never forgets. Halloween 2. This film is not yet rated.
This film has been rated by the critics probably. It's probably pretty garbage. It looks. I love when they'll have a remake and then they'll have a sequel to the remake and call it fucking Halloween 2. Eat shit. It's the same problem as fucking Hitman 2 and 3. Go away with Hitman 2. Fuck off.
Whoa.
I mean, the only thing about Hitman 2 that makes it palatable is that it's significantly leaps and bounds better than Silent Assassin Hitman 2. Because, God, that game is fucking garbage.
Real ghosts.
Yeah, real ghosts.
This party's amazing.
This party's poop.
Calling all captains. Drink responsibly.
Oh.
400 years in the future.
Why do we have, like, one commercial and then everything else is fucking movie trailers? I mean, yeah, I guess it's technically also a commercial, but shit, dog, have more fucking... If you don't... Do they just not have enough to make a fucking series? Because this is not the only 2000s commercials thing on here. They must just not have enough Halloween commercials from the 2000s to make a full, like, series of them, so they have to pad them out with every trailer for every horror movie.
He's here. That's Jason Voorhees.
Or mainly just the same 2 or 3 horror movies. Now we got Jason here.
It's okay, he just wanted his machete back.
Gets an upgrade.
Now this is the one where they're in space. Yeah, this is the really silly... This is the one where... Even if I don't ever watch another movie with Jason in it, I would probably want to watch the one where he's in space. I think I just want to see that. It kind of seems like the Godzilla Final Wars of Jason. So, I think I'm down for this.
You guys might want to run.
Jason X rated R.
Yeah, this one. Was that fucking...
For generations, they have been...
Wait.
Soon.
Let the bodies hit the floor! Oh my god, it's got Let the Bodies Hit the Floor in the fucking trailer. Oh my god, I think I need to watch Jason X. I think I need to watch Jason X completely independent of any context of the rest of the fucking series. I just want to watch Jason X. That's the only one I have any interest... That's the only movie that I've been sold on watching so far, because it looks so dumb and bad and it has Drowning Pool in it. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need to see Halloween 1 or Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Chucky or any of that. Just give me Jason X. Just hook it up to my cock vein.
For generations, they have been the two biggest names in terror. He may get the blood, but I'll get the glory.
He's coming back.
This summer, for the first time ever.
She's mine!
It is so funny to me how many of these movies there are, because, like, from the outside looking in, they're, like, it's, like, completely disposable. Like how many movies... I don't know, they all appear to just be... I know that they aren't all the same thing, but, like, for me, who has no interest in them, it doesn't make me more interested, because they're all just, like... There's some young people, and then a guy, and he screams, and he's scary, and boo. And people die. And, like, why are there 100 movies of this nature? Like, just in these few fucking series alone, let alone the millions of copycats.
Two legends will come together.
It's time to put this bad dog to sleep.
Freddy versus Jason. Winner.
Oh, this is the fucking... Oh, this is this one. Right. Was this better than Alien versus Predator? Because I know that was hot garbage. Was this something? Was there anything to this? Because it sure looks like shit. It sure looks like complete shit.
Rated R.
Worse? I'm seeing mixed responses in chat. It's mixed. Dumber but better. Oh, say no more.
We are. Pretty nice, huh?
We gotta get out of here. Come on, you guys.
Wah, 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 wah. Now, what year was this before, and how long was this before Skrillex? And all of that, because this is the proto wub 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 in a trailer right now. Pins and needles! Pins and needles!
Today is his birthday.
So this is around 2010 or so. Okay, so in other words, there's no, wait, 2008, I guess, MM8, I guess that, yeah, around there. So this is potentially this trailer may have influenced the entire epidemic of dubstep. I use the word epidemic tactfully. I'm aware of my use of that word. 2009, right. Oh, this one seems cool. Now, you know, I can tell you actually exactly why I don't like horror movies now, and I remember now, because I'm watching this, and this is why. Because I never had any interest in watching them, because what I saw of them and knew of them was ads like this. Was the terrible New Line Cinema spooky boo movie, horror movie trailers, where it was like, the call is coming from inside the house, Black Christmas, or whatever the fuck. And it just deflated any interest I could ever have in the concept of a horror movie. I think legitimately the types of advertisements that we're watching now, specifically this era of advertisement that we're watching now, is what made me not interested in this entire genre. And Halloween, actually, subsequently. So, we're really getting to the root of the issue.
That's my boy.
Seed of Chucky.
He's the most promising killer I have ever seen.
Rated R.
Rated R.
This Halloween, find fun somewhere new. Pillsbury Halloween cookies. With Linus's great pumpkin and chocolate ghosts.
Oh man, you know, the fun thing about these is that they're always, like, not really very good, but they're good anyway. I don't know what it is. I'm more inclined to just eat the cookie dough here, you know? I don't know if it's the safe kind of cookie dough you can really do that with, but, like, I don't know, the way they cook up. They're never really all that good, but I want them. I really want these right now.
Just slice bacon.
I should get some of these for Halloween. You know what? Advertisement worked on me. I'm gonna get some of these fucking spooky Halloween cookies. They're like, they're not good, but I just want them. I don't know why. Yeah, they all taste the same. They sell them pre-cut. What are they not for? The fucking nanny state at Pillsbury doesn't fucking trust us to be able to cut our own goddamn cookies. What if I want a thicker cookie? What if I want a thin cookie? What if I want to just eat the cookie dough from the log like a fucking animal? God damn it. God damn it. Fucks. You fucks.
What's that?
I don't know, Colby Smulders. Ah!
The all-new Halloween Horror Nights held for the first time at Islands of
Well, that was just a jump scare right there.
Adventure. 4 islands of fear.
Huh.
Save up to $20 with a specially marked 2-liter bottle of refreshing Coca-Cola. Get your tickets before it's too late.
Refreshing Coca-Cola. You know, I know it's just like, this is just nostalgia, but I really miss this logo for Coca-Cola. I miss this era when the bottles look like this. This was such a good Coke logo. And nowadays all the logos look worse. I can't think of any logo that I've seen change in the last, like, I don't know, since I've ever been conscious of fucking branding anyway, however long that's been. I can't think of any logo that's actually changed for the better that I've looked at and been like, oh yeah, that's good. That's a good change. That's a solid change right there. It's all been... The branding only gets worse. Pepsi Universe happened and it just ruined everything.
Refreshing Coca-Cola. Get your tickets before it's too late.
This Halloween, M&M's will send $1 million to one lucky person's home.
I don't think he likes me.
Enter for...
Somebody makes a good point actually in chat. You can save $20 at this Universal Hollywood, why do I want to say Hollywood? Halloween Horror Nights thing. I think it's Universal? Yeah, Universal Studios, I think. Florida and Georgia, and it's saved $20. When, back in the 90s, which this was only like 2002 or something, but whenever that 90s commercial was, it was like fucking $20 just to go to the fucking thing. Or at least that was $20 to go to the specific event that they were talking about. I don't think that's for the whole, but this is that too. This is a specific, is this even the same specific, I think this might be the same exact event that they're advertising. But within the span of like less than a decade probably, it jumped up like to a price where now you're saving $20 when it used to be $20 just outright.
Save up to $20 with a specially marked 2-liter bottle of refreshing Coca-Cola. Get your tickets before it's too late.
Tickets are like 200, probably like 150. Wow. Yeah, that's not fucking worth it. Shit.
This Halloween, M&M's will send $1 million to one lucky person's home.
I don't think he likes me.
Enter for a chance to win.
Okay, you know, the M&M commercials are fine. They can pass within my utopia that I will eventually reign in which Halloween is heavily regulated. Because I'm not fucking dealing with this Halloween shit every year. In my reality, when I am king, alright, Halloween is going to be heavily regulated and subsidized, okay? And the spooky M&M's commercials, they can stay. I like the M&M's commercials. The red one is voiced by Fry. It's fine. But what's this, though? Target? I like the last Target one. This is another charming Target ad. Target has some extremely charming advertisements in the 2000s, folks. We just saw one earlier in this video. It was a very nice little animation here with these little fellas. And now we see something like that again. It's a 3D kind of thing instead. I think it might be stop motion, claymation, whatever. I'm stupid. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's nice. It's very nice.
The film which you are about to see is an account of the tragedy which befell a group of 5 youths.
That's funny. Yeah, see, this is exactly why I don't watch horror movies, because every movie was just some fucking idiot teenagers in the woods or some shit, and I was just like, no, I'd have no interest in this genre. There's nothing I'm ever going to get out of any of these movies. No, thank you. I politely... I appreciate it, but I decline. Thank you.
For them, an idyllic summer afternoon
Is anybody home?
became a nightmare.
With you people!
The events of that day were one of the most bizarre crimes of American history. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Rated R.
I mean, you know, if you want that in your life, I guess it's there for you. I don't recognize a single name in this this thing. I guess this is the producers. It's not even saying who the cast is. I guess the cast doesn't matter in a movie like this.
Hey, credit card bill. Look at these fees.
Honey?
One rate for purchases, higher rate for cash advances.
Oh god, this is some animation.
Capital One's new no hassle card.
Introducing Capital One's new no-hassle platinum card. No balance transfer fees.
See, like, what is the point of a credit card company making a fucking Halloween ad? Like, I guess there's some push to try to not look like they're, you know, this rigid, inflexible, like, corporate entity, you know, bureaucracy type of thing. They want to look fun. They want to look cool. So they have, like, an ad. But I'm like, I don't know, do you really need to have a funny ad, like, sell you on which credit card to use? That seems like something that should be more, you know, more of a decision than funny ad, I guess. And then for the people that already have it, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Marketing, one low fixed rate.
You see this a lot, like the funny, witty insurance commercials, like that whole genre of, like, really boring thing that they try to make funny with, like, wacky ads. And it's like, I get it that you need to seem like your company isn't just the most boring, awful thing. Nobody wants to deal with insurance or credit cards or whatever. But, yeah, I don't know, you make it into such a silly thing that I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, this is just not nonsense. This is unrelated entirely to what you're trying to sell me.
Honey?
What's in your wallet?
Well, there we have, it's like a monster by mistake Ralph Bluton creature. There are other spawns from this commercial that we saw as well, the one that was munching all of the stuff, the big guy that be eating all the little guys. But this is like Dobby or something. This is basically just somebody made a fucked up face in Oblivion, really. But he's all blue. And, you know, just be glad that the Casper movie didn't look like this, because it always could. I mean, at this point, what with Ugly Sonic, you know, we almost had Ugly Sonic. Here, but for the grace of God, go Ugly Sonic. We nearly had Ugly Sonic in that movie. So, by all accounts, it's possible that we could get Ugly Casper here.
Some glow-in-the-dark bags. This is the best costume ever.
I'm a pirate.
No.
Spaceman? No. Ninja?
Ninja Fortnite Blevins, it's him. There's a certain obvious grotesquerie here.
Some glow-in-the-dark
where he's like digging out the fucking M&M's brains and insides and replacing them with fucking
bags.
Like M&M's, I guess. Little bags of M&M.
I'm a pirate.
Why does he have a plunger on his head?
No.
Spaceman? No. Ninja?
Okay, but the bags glow in the dark. That is pretty dank.
Trick or treat.
Have fun.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat.
Why was that kid allowed to be Robin? That's not just generic vampire or whatever. What the fuck is that?
Don't I know you?
No.
Tricky.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Trick or treat.
It's a boy dressed in a dress, everybody. This is subversive. I can't believe they're trying to trans the kids.
Don't I know you?
No.
Tricky. Tons of Halloween costumes to choose from. Now 33% off. Only at Kmart.
Hello, Sydney. Welcome to the final act.
There is one mystery more terrifying than you know.
It could be you.
Are you?
Oh, my brother always wants to kill, but he's never the killer.
There is one secret that can never be revealed until the end.
Yeah, I do!
From suspense master Wes Craven.
Suspense master, huh?
The most terrifying scream will be the last.
And was this also not really the last Scream? Was this Scream 3 the final nightmare or whatever? Well, that's Spooky Boo horror commercials, Halloween commercials, 2000 stuff. And I think I will be disappointing you all a little bit here, because I think I'm going to probably wind the stream down now. I did say there was going to be spooky DeviantArt, and I will still do that. But I'm getting a little tired, and I'm getting a little hungry, and I'd like to maybe wind down the stream. We're going to do another non-spooky stream tomorrow, maybe, or the next day or something. And then probably right after that, we will do spooky DeviantArt as well. We might even do a situation with 2 streams in a day or something like that, because I haven't done that in a little while. So I'm sorry to cut things a little short, but I am getting a little sleepy here, and I want to try to cook something. I tried to make this chickpea curry thing a little while ago. It was from this mix, but the mix's instructions were like slightly confusing, and it mentioned draining the chickpeas, and so I thought it meant getting a can of chickpeas. But no, it meant like buying like dry chickpeas and soaking them, and then draining that, and so I got the wrong thing, and I fucked it up, and now I have all of the right ingredients, and I think I want to do that again. So I'm going to wind it down now. We will get to spooky DeviantArt. If you have suggestions for that, get them ready for whenever we do that. It'll be in the next few days, probably. Next stream, though, get prepared for more Skippy. Because last stream, I had to I rain checked on the Skippy, because we were 5 hours in doing other shit. And it's like, well, fuck, it's like 9 o'clock now, or however late it was. I can't do... Skippy is gonna be a whole extra thing that'll take hours. So, next stream, first thing we're doing is gonna be more Skippy the Virgin, and more of his fun adventures, and it'll be the most horrifying thing we've seen since the last non-spooky, it really has to be said that this is one of the chillest, most non-spooky streams that I've done. Like, this is just, we've just looked at commercials, and it's been a fun time, and it's been really calm and cool and collected. And meanwhile, the last stream that I did, I had people saying that they were scared of one of the people that we looked at, because he was screaming about how he wanted to murder someone in violent detail. And... well, next stream that I do will be another non-spooky stream, so stick around and beware for scares, because they'll probably happen. And whenever we do fucking spooky DeviantArt, I'm sure it'll be the chillest thing in the world. We'll have a good time. Nobody's gonna get spooked by anything. It'll be great. Let me see here. $2 from Alan Sampson. Any update on JF Simpson? JF Simpson? You mean... Oh. I get it. I get it now, yes. I don't believe there is. I wouldn't know, necessarily. I do know that it's certainly a lot of very suspicious shit. I know that it's real fucking suspicious. I know that much. But the internet has moved on slightly from that guy who totally didn't kill his wife, and for anybody who's not following, this is a different guy who totally didn't kill his wife. Not the Vote Saxon dude. Different guy. Also a YouTube type of person. Well, like BitChute. He was like a race realist or something, white supremacist type of person. Well, he still is, presumably. But there's just a lot of very questionable stuff about his wife disappearing and then him cleaning up the house really deeply, and just a lot of strange things. No real updates that I know of, but yeah, no. Most people's attention has been taken by Sniper Wolf speedrunning the end of her career. $10 from Oofies with 2 eyes. Yes, I mean Autismo to be endearing, Lamau. The YouTuber's name is Who Is This Git? He rarely speaks in his vids, but he has a nice, calm, British voice. Surprisingly soothing. Talking about the Metroid Fusion bad ending, yeah. You know, that's pretty cool. You know, Autismo is I would consider it a term of endearment. My only thing is most people don't, so... You know, you gotta clarify there, I guess, a little bit. $2 from Victor Hugo Martinez. Just wanted to drop by and leave $2. See ya. Well, thank you. See ya. $5 from Kate. Pamper Chew jump scare. Oh, did we miss him? Was he craving children? You know, we were playing Halo recently, and there's a Halo game mode called Pamper Chew House, where we're all, it's basically hide and seek a little bit, but it's framed as the children hiding from Pamperchew in his and Pamperchew's horrible friends. The cycle of abuse is the concept there, you see, where you get there's a prime Pamperchew at the beginning of the round and a bunch of, you know, innocent other players, and they have to run, and then the Pamperchew gets them. And then the Pamperchew, it's like infection, basically. But then it's the cycle of abuse, because now you've been touched by the Pamperchew, and now you go on to also want to have a fursuit, and, you know, it's a whole situation. And so, you know, that's the real Pamperchew jump scare, is when you think you have a good hiding space, and then you just don't, you know, you just don't. Until that one guy did find a perfect hiding space. He actually got out of the arena, sort of. So, well, he was in the arena, but he was out of bounds, basically. Well, he was in bounds, but he was out of bounds for anybody who isn't, like, a tryhard at Halo, basically. So, yeah, if you want to do that, you can get away from the Pamperchew. You know, you don't need to be Pamperchew jump scared. Not every time. $2 from Delcos, and we got a link here. It says it's very spooky. It says it's very spooky. Let me see. Boop-a-doop. Very spooky, and there's a ghost. There's like a little ghost guy there. So, I will assume great things of this. This video isn't available. What is happening? Paste. Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, I mean... I mean, you uploaded this an hour ago. This is clearly not... I mean, this is something... Did you make this? Is this like your ARG or something? I'm being linked a video that has 1 view from an hour ago with 1 subscriber. Like... Is this the thing about you building me a hand or whatever? Or if you're doing this and it's a spooky Halloween hand, then I don't know. I think I'm good. I don't think I need this. Thank you, but no thank you. If that's what this is. Yeah, I don't. I think if I need to be a serial killer, there's ways that are less ostentatious, frankly. I don't know why this has this, like, title, by the way. This is very... And the uploader has no other content either, so... I mean, I have to assume that it's just you that made this. Sentiment analysis subsystem. Well, I guess we have a spooky ARG or whatever is going on here. I don't know. You can figure out your own predictions, you know? Is this all about how a father and mother couldn't have children, and something, sex robots. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Interesting, I guess. Very spooky. I guess good job, Delcos, I imagine, for making this, unless you just happened upon this one video that has one view from an hour ago, when you posted this 2 hours... Wait, Super Chat says it's from 2 hours ago. This says it was uploaded an hour ago. Excuse me? Okay, well, good job. Very spooky. $20 from GZ. I stumbled upon this channel from recommended called Epic Flat Brion. It's so strange. And then 420 from GZ. Ha, funny number. I really enjoy your content. Smiley face. Well, thank you. Flat, what is it called? Epic Flat Brion. Hello, I make non-human flattening related videos. Okay, so it makes videos, they make videos of, right, they flatten characters with hydraulic presses. It's like a 3D animation thing. Okay, well, this is nonsense. We'll look at this at some point. I'll save it. Not really technically a spooky horror Halloween thing. I mean, it's obviously more spooky than anything we looked at today. Just as is the nature of something that's not intending to be scary on this stream. But it is something I'll look at. This seems like Precious Leaf a little bit. Reminds me of that. Gotta look at more Precious Leaf. $2 from Brendan SRT. Hi Claw, a little late, but have a good one. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw of it. You know, I had a pretty good one. I'm getting a little tired now. Watching those commercials lulled me into a deep sleep, you know. And now I just want to go buy crunchy Reese cups, and now I need to go to Walmart and consume and rip apart a bundle of toilet paper in front of everybody, obviously, like Tasmanian Devil. $2 from Victor Hugo Martinez. Decided to come back. What did I miss so far? You know, basically just that. $2 from Victor Hugo Martinez. No worries, Claw. Always take care of yourself. Well, thank you. I wanted to do a longer stream today. We went for a little while. I wanted to do something longer because we were going to do, there was a podcast yesterday we recorded talking about Jack's films and stuff. It was the longest podcast we've ever done at 3 hours, just over 3 hours. And we have another one that we're doing shortly, which is like a specific, it's one of those hyperfixation episodes about like a certain series of things, games or whatever. I don't know if we fully decided what we're doing. We have a few options, but a lot of things to do there, and so I wanted to get in a longer stream today. But you know, we might not be recording tomorrow, and even if we are, we might just stream anyways. It's fine. Skippy can, you know, suffuse our souls and make us feel better. And then $2 from Delco. Snowclaw, it's a general video. Start at the start. Well, I did start at the start. What do you mean start at the start? I did, sir. I did, sir. I did. It's loud. It's loud noises. Like start at the start. It's the same thing. I already showed this. I started at the start, basically. I mean, it's cool, you know, whatever you did here. I'm just confused because I don't understand exactly what I'm looking at. I don't know if I'm supposed to be scared. I guess. I'm not sure. You say it's a general video. Am I supposed to be scared? I don't know, because, I mean, it feels like just an ARG video, and, I mean, you know, there's that. I'm just confused about what the point of this is. You say to start at the start, and I sure did, but it did not make this make more sense. We're just back here at the text, which I read earlier, and, I mean, it's cool. I guess you probably wrote up something that made the text come out like this, which is pretty interesting. It looks like a convincing prompt type thing. I'm just not really sure. I'm not one for these like ARGs, so if I'm supposed to be looking at this and going, oh yes, tokenizer, nix for causal, like, I don't really know what that's getting at, and my brain is too small and stupid to necessarily pick up on it. But I mean, it's certainly cool, you know. It's as far as one of these videos goes, there's no horrible jump scares at any point. It's got a subtle ambience about it. I'm just very confused though in general. But yeah, no, it's got a subtle ambience. No spooky loud noises. No, I mean, we got the, you know, loud camera noise or whatever. No Freddy Fazbear creatures jumping on the screen, you know. I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm just now I'm more confused because you're like, it's a general video. I don't know what you mean. Because I'm assuming you made this because it has one view and it's from an hour ago, so I would assume that you made this. And I would assume that, but I don't know what you're getting at with it. Or what I'm supposed to take away from it. I don't know if this is a veiled threat or... I'm the only thing I know is you wanted to email me about, like, hand stuff, and then there's this part with... Oh, he's got like a cool mask. Yeah, well, there you go, everybody. Boo. He's coming for you. It's cool, I don't know. I'm not a big horror spooky guy. Unless, of course, you're threatening me, in which case I'll shoot you if you come here. But if it's just a spooky... Yeah, it's a cool mask, I think so. I do like the weird googly eyes. I kind of, if this is, I mean, if this is even supposed to be a mask, it certainly looks like a face, but it kind of reminds me of the Shin Godzilla, like, larval form, where he's got, like, the fucked up googly eyes, and he looks like a comedy creature, but it's, like, it's also horrifying a little bit, you know, it's a good mix of the two. So, you know, I can see what you're maybe getting out there. You managed to miss every spooky part of the vid. Well, I got this part. I got the part with the... I don't know, maybe make your vid more spooky. How about that? I don't know, do I need to go through it in slow motion for you? I don't know. I'm sorry if I missed every spooky part. There doesn't seem to be too many of them. I don't mean to be rude, but, you know, come on now. I don't know. I don't know what the spooky part is. Again, I was trying to be, you know, I was trying to be fair to it and be like, this is, you know, there's a certain tense or memory. It's very tense. You know, it's got a good atmosphere. But if the spooky part was the mask, there was a creepy claw hand part, or like whatever this is, I guess that was spooky. I know you wanted to make me a hand or something. I think, but I think that was you. You wanted to email me about that. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. It's a cool hand thing, and I like the mask thing, and whatever you did with the computer program is pretty interesting. And you know, the whole general tension of it and atmosphere is pretty cool. But I don't know that it's necessarily that spooky to me. I mean, the face part, the one mask there, the one part with the mask was kind of cool. You know, the eyes. You only really get like one or two like solid frames where you can actually really see it, where it's not too blurry. You know, there's something here. But I don't know. Generally, it's, you know, if I'm sorry if it's not the reaction you were going for from me, but it's not really my thing, you know. So that's what I can say about that. But let me see here. $5 from Aurelius. Should I pay DeadwingDork a visit, guys? He lives only 43 hours away. What? I don't even know how to talks anybody. Man, Sniper. So join for the next stream where I'll talk some more about the Sniper Wolf situation. Also, we'll do Skippy. Also, the new podcast, the episode of the podcast that we just recorded, we spend like half of it talking about fucking Sniper Wolf. It's like a full hour of Sniper Wolf Jack's Films discussion. So if you want to hear about all of what's happened, if you want to hear our takes on that, that's Tristan had a lot to say. Tristan has a new microphone, by the way, so he sounds better than ever. Yeah, no, I have a lot of opinions about that Sniper Wolf situation. So we will get to that next stream, next non-spooky stream. We'll get to that. And yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate. Whoa! 335 from Exile Postman. Chris Chan uploaded a new video. Is on Quickville Guardian. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, those who stuck around, we have shorts here, too. Who made these shorts?
Action. Hello, my name is Barbara Chandler. I wish to wish Nicholas Cruz happy birthday.
Oh god. When was this made? 2018. Okay. Alright. Well, there's a new video here. Jesus and Pals, Jesus Christ Chan Sonichu Prime resurrected and returned from 3 minutes ago. Oh boy.
This is the boss, and I'm sick of waiting. Get your crap together and stop following those twerps.
Alright, I'll be right back, everybody. Give me a minute. It's really happening. Hang on. So we knew Chris Chan was going to come back at some point. We knew that he was going to eventually have... Well, he's already been back. But we knew that he was eventually going to make some kind of a video. This video's 10 minutes, everybody, almost. Let's fucking rock. Thank you, Postman, for letting us know.
This is the boss, and I'm sick of waiting. Get your crap together and stop following those twerps.
Is his nose bleeding?
Prepare for stupid. Make it lucid. Prepare for stupid. Make it lucid. Oh.
Okay, so not a bunch of difference from when he went into jail. Hasn't really changed the personality too much. He's still the same Chris as ever, I see.
We'll focus on one mouse. Once we get it, we'll rule the house. I'll be the doof. I'll cause a fuss.
I'll be a major. Dumbass.
Prepare for stupid.
I mean, this is like not even... What do you even say about this? Isn't even a grand return. Does he have anything to actually say, or is it just him fucking singing for 10 minutes?
Make it lucid. Prepare for stupid. Make it lucid. Do really devastating.
There's fucking video editing here, guys. Look at the sexy look Chris is giving us here on the right. The, like, over-the-shoulder, like, come-hither look. Oh man.
Try to segregate everyone. Truth and love don't mean a thing. We really sunk well below jazz.
Why is his nose bloody though? That's one very small but haunted question to ask.
J. Team Rocket crashing hard into the earth. We'll fight you know.
So what exactly is this song? Is he singing a real song? Because it sounds like he's just throwing a bunch of shit together. Team Rocket is here now. Is this a Chris Chan original? Is this official original new Chris Chan music? That's so exciting.
And widen our girth. Oh yeah.
It's from Pokemon. Alright.
Stupid.
It's from Pokemon, but I'm assuming the lyrics have nothing to do with Pokemon, and we're in a background that's about South Park.
Big stupid is all your work. Team Rocket, stupid.
Oh, comments are turned off. This is a great video to rape your parents to, though. I wanted to leave my vote of support, you know?
All your work will never get paid for it. But stupid.
I'm not really sure if this is him shitposting necessarily. I think maybe. It's really just very hard to tell with someone like Chris, whose whole life is a shitpost, that it's just like, is this an attempt to be funny? Is this like, Chad, I think this could potentially qualify as like, if you want to count this as an apology video, this is maybe worse than Miranda Sings. Cause this is not even acknowledging anything. This is just a non sequitur weirdo song made as like a response return video. I don't know what this is even trying to say.
Make it lucid.
Random access humor, yeah.
Make it lucid. We're Team Rocket and we lose to the SPCA. For what?
You liking these moves? We need somebody to cut out these Chris Chans for like just for, you know, for civilian use as like little gifs of Chris Chan dancing with his tongue out there.
We're Team Rocket and we lose to the
Over
SPCA.
here, Kursiahamea.
I don't know. Have we ruled the Earth yet? What's wrong?
No, you didn't!
We're not the man. We epic fail and land in jail. Then I get you out on Trump's lack of bail.
Trump's lack of bail. Hey, Chris, how's your mom?
Team Rocket, stupid, lucid, stupid, big stupid.
This is really 10 minutes of this. I can't believe this.
It is all your work. Team Rocket, stupid.
For anybody who's just joined, this is in fact the new Chris Chan video. He's back, and this is what he's back with. And no, I don't think it makes any more sense to any of us than it does to you. It's a hypothetical person who just joined.
Stupid, big stupid is all your work. We'll never get paid for it.
But is it really? No, okay, I think he does actually start talking after a little while. Alright, I think there actually is content to this video.
Or what? I don't know. Are you rich the Earth yet? What's a fine word? So we're not the net. We epic fail and land in jail.
Can we get some subtitles on this, Chris, please?
What's our genius plan word? I don't know, but it's certainly quite dumb enough.
Here they come again, guys.
So, this is from, like, Pokemon, right? Is this just him directly parodying, like, because it sounds like some kind of spoken word, like, comedy skit in the middle of the song or whatever. Is this just him directly parodying that, like, them talking to Meowth or something? Or is this just some more I don't know how much of this is just Chris's invention. I don't know how much of this is Chris.
Rocket, stupid.
Big stupid. You know, I really feel like lucid stupid is a great way to describe Chris Chan, actually. This is you know, he's right on the money.
Is all your work. Team rocket, stupid G stupid, stupid G stupid, lucid stupid, lucid stupid, big stupid,
big stupid.
Oh, yo. Team rocket, stupid G stupid, stupid G stupid, lucid stupid, lucid stupid, big stupid.
I love the fucking finger wag. No, you didn't. Move over, sister. I really enjoy that.
It's all your work.
What is this maneuver? Starts raising up two fingers, but it's not like a peace sign. It's like he's trying to shove them up there. Stupid G stupid, stupid G stupid, lucid stupid, lucid stupid. I like that it's actually consistent. Like I think every time it's the same lyrics. Team Rocket, stupid G stupid, stupid stupid, lucid stupid, lucid stupid. Like, it seems to be the same sequence of things that he says. It's not. It sounds like it's just random garbage, but I think it's actually written down. Well, I mean, it clearly is. You can see him reading it, but.
Team Rocket, stupid G stupid, stupid stupid. Looks like Team Rocket's crashing down again! Boom!
So we're nearly halfway through, and we're gonna get into the part about how he fucked his mom now. So that's cool. Thanks for sticking around.
Oh, yay and merrily to everyone. Welcome to this. That song you just heard.
Yay and merrily to everyone. Forsooth and thanklessly to all, yes.
That was dedicated to all the lingering and lost toxic haters, fakers, and darkest sinners that came from the 1218 half of our earth that has been bugging us for the longest of time. And why are they still lingering? You're not supposed to be doing that. Come on, get out of the picture already. You're long gone.
Okay, So, am I deaf in the right ear now? Am I think my right ear is trans deafness now.
Anyway, yes. With the
Darkest Sinners gang, yeah. So Chris now has like a green screen, it looks like, and he can edit to some extent. And I just don't know. I just don't know who taught him these things. I don't know who facilitated this to happen. But he's here, and he's got a lot of words for those stupid G stupids, and the darkest sinners, really. But you know, I'm sure it's all gonna make sense.
Miracle Chaos Control, I ascend and make my return to the internet in all that is good and well-being. I am divine and connected to everything, and I know and not know at the same time.
Yeah, you were definitely connected to your mom that one time.
Between the consciousness, the subconsciousness, and the unconsciousness. I know all. I see all. I foreknow all.
How is this fucking person free now? Holy shit. I can't believe this. I thought that at least... Wow, I really thought that at least there would be some kind of, like, I don't know, he would be on fucking medication or something. Like, in some way there would be some kind of improvement, or just at least, like, the thing where he just, like, at least is just sitting there drooling into a cup, and now, no, he's just the same as he ever was, if not worse. And they just let him out. That's cool. Definitely isn't gonna victimize anybody else.
In there.
Not gonna happen.
Everything. So now, with that...
There's no remorse here, obviously. There's no remorse. Chris is a very, very dangerous person. As much as it's funny to laugh at him and his weird dancing and all of the stupid yada yada, Chris is a very, very dangerous person who looks like Ted Cruz. At any moment, you know, it appears that he has just absolutely zero grasp on reality and no comprehension of what he did wrong. He doesn't even seem to have any remorse at all. I mean, let alone, like, I don't know. I think anything he would want to do, hypothetically, he'd be able to just rationalize it in his brain as being part of the merge or something.
We're still amidst our dimension merge completion and a moment of futurast. As you shall learn shortly enough.
He's with Barb again. He's with Barb again. Wait, hold on. Go back, Chris. Just talk to me some more.
I know all.
He knows
I see
all.
I foreknow all. I've been there, done that. Everything.
He definitely did his mom. Been there, done that.
Now, with that, we're still amidst our dimension merge completion and a moment of futurast.
Bitch, you said that was gonna happen like fucking 4 years ago. Get your dick out of your parents and fucking wake up. Holy shit.
As you shall learn shortly enough with the events that happened back in late February 2006. But for now, we are on the road, on the road.
We're doing more of this. This is just more of this. We're doing more fucking singing. Bro, you fucking raped your mom! Holy shit!
No.
Look at the medallion, everybody. So we haven't seen it close up like this before. Since, you know, recently. We haven't seen it in high def or whatever. There were some shots of it that people were kind of analyzing that were kind of scummy and disgusting. You can see the front of it looks more or less fine. It kind of looks like it was driven over by a car, maybe. But then the back of it, I really don't know what the back of Chris's medallion ever looked like before, but now it looks like it was up Christopher Walken's ass for 3 years or something. I don't know what this, like, blue fucking pustule that's exploded is here. I don't know what that is. It looks like a pimple popped on the back of this thing. Some kind of necrotic fucking tumor. Yeah. People are saying that maybe it melted in the time that he had been in jail. It might be... There was a theory that he made a new one while he was in prison. I don't think that's the case.
On the road to the city of Quickville.
Huh.
On the road to the...
You know, Chris is gonna get revenge on all the haters by just simply living well. You know, that's the best revenge of all.
City of Quickville. And the city... We're on the road.
City... We're on the road.
Getting stronger. Stronger.
We're fucking our mom and getting our mother.
Well, here's the plan. We're gonna head out around the world. Time to collect and save everyone. Gotta save them all. We keep on trying.
So this is the rest of the video, I would assume, is just him dancing and singing. This is unbelievable that he's gotten to this point.
And then we try some more to get to the place that's worth fighting for.
I mean, I say that he's gotten to this point, but it's not even that it's like that much worse. A part of it is that it's basically exactly like what I remember Chris's like most recent content being. Like I vividly remember watching Chris. It was him doing this watch-along thing with this My Little Pony TF2 series thing that he watches. And it was like a new episode, and apparently that community fucking hates him and like banned him from the community or something. But it was this new episode of it, and it was like premiering, and he hadn't watched it before, but he was like watching it live. And because he's, of course, like premonition, he sees the future or whatever, he's God. He's like, oh, I've already seen this, and I know what the characters say, and so he's like mouthing along 2 seconds behind everything everybody says in the thing, pretending that he's like seeing the future and already like seeing what they've said or whatever, but he's actually watching it for the first time. And it was more or less like this kind of thing, where it's just him rambling and raving, and occasionally there'd be singing. he hasn't changed at all. Again, I would have thought there might have been some kind of medication or at least some time away from the internet or something might have changed him in some way. Some kind of penance, some time alone to think about his situation. No, he's exactly the same as he ever was. If not, just worse. He's just worse now. I think he's just worse now. Because now I think he's just getting away with it. He knows that he just got away with it, and now he's probably emboldened by that to some extent. Lock up your mothers.
I'm on the road to the city of Quickville. Meet my friends along the way. On the road to the city of Quickville. I got a badge and the power to zap it up. Power to zap it up. Quickville. The city of Quickville.
So we now have multi-track vocals happening.
City of Quickville.
So is that like this version of Chris that's singing that's being overlaid with, but it sounds like it's slowed down. Yeah, he slowed down these Chris's. And so the audio is slowed too, and so they're singing. So, but it sounds like very mechanically slow. That's great. I still don't know why he has blood coming out of his nose.
Quickville.
Or a cut or whatever it is.
City of Quickville. Working out. Finding our power.
Background dancer, front ground dancers. The singer is in the background, like.
That's inside. In a moment that is yours and mine.
At least Chris is like the least stealthy person in the world. If you ever saw anybody dressed like this, even if it's not Chris, you know to stay away. If you see somebody who dresses like this, it's like there's, you know, there's nothing good coming out of this interaction.
We're gonna run to keep and catch up. And
what a
with
great
our speedy
return.
partners, we win the race. We keep on trying, and then we'll try some more to get to the place that's worth fighting for.
Life gets hard, but we go on. This is the video. He's just dancing.
I
don't want to be that type of animal anymore.
Along the way, on the road to the city of Quickville, I got a
smartest church in Sunset.
I'm on the road to the city of Quickville.
I would go there.
City of Quickville, on the road to the city of Quickville.
Really just keeps on going, doesn't it? And don't stop going, and it don't stop going. We're not scaremongering. This is really happening. We're not scaremongering. This is really happening.
On the road to the city of Quickville. City of Quickville. On the road to the city of Quickville.
I don't know what song this is. But I just don't ever want to hear whatever song this is. I think it's been ruined for everybody now.
City of Quickville.
I mean, this is the new mashup guy, but you know what this really reminds me of, though? This reminds me so much of another old friend on the stream. Another classic friend of the stream who we have seen before. Come on, can we just get one? God damn it, can we just get one fucking... Yeah, here you go. Yeah, Chris's new video reminds me an awful lot of this. No, we don't need this music. In the city of Quickville! Yeah! Oh, wait.
The city of Quickville. The city of Quickville.
Tristan says, let's fucking go, dimensional merge now!
Perfect. So yeah, I'm back. I'm proud. I'm more motivated. I got the boundaries set. So
he's got the boundaries set. He knows not to stick his dick where it doesn't belong anymore. No more relatives. Just sticking it. Just only to old folks' home patients at this point. He knows. He knows the boundaries.
Haters, fakers, y'all gone. We're sticking with good positivity, light power, and righteousness. Keep on zapping it up. All the good ones.
I mean, I don't even know what you do about a person like this. I mean, because it's not like you could just... It's not like you could just fucking talk sense to this idiot. I mean, like, he clearly just is never going to acknowledge that he did anything wrong. I don't know if he has the capacity to understand that, or maybe he understands it, but just... I don't know. I don't really know, but whatever it is... I don't even know what you're supposed to fucking do other than just, like, maybe ban him off of all websites, but then he's still just gonna exist, so... Maybe, I don't know, put him in fucking jail, but I think they tried that.
Light power and righteousness. You all continue to do excellent and very well.
Dane and Tristan both want Chris on the podcast, you know? Hey, I'm all down for it. In the city of Quickville, I'm all down for it, you know?
So, because I've got... all these crosses on the palms of my hands, and the images and the etchings of where I have been hung on that cross.
Yeah, he's Jesus. I forgot. He's Jesus, everybody.
Back in Nazareth, many a millennia ago. See y'all later.
Okay, that's the new Chris Chan video. Chris has returned from his long slumber in jail. The whereabouts of Barb are actually unknown at this point. I have seen no concrete answer here nor there as to where Barb is. Some have said that she's being taken care of by family. Some have said she's just on her own. Some have said that Chris is back with Barb and they are living together like nothing ever happened. Which I can't imagine is true, but, you know, I can't imagine any of this is fucking happening, so, hey. Maybe. Wherever Chris is, he's back to it, and we knew it would happen. I didn't think it would happen just while I was streaming, but he's back to it. Thank you, Chris, for your wonderful new video. Try to just cut back a little bit on the dancing in the future. You know, you're no Britney Spears. We're all here for your intellectual, your opinions, you know, your thoughts, your thinking mind. Your performances are also great. They're great, but, maybe you could do like a Q&A for all the people that have a lot of questions about where you've been and why you've been away and what exactly caused that to happen. You know, maybe a Q&A like something like that. I don't know. I don't think anybody was expecting this. But that's Chris. He's back. He's back. Let me see. $5 from My Lady Class. Hey Dork, I want to let you know that Ronnie Radke kept copyright striking Brad Taste in Music's video making fun. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's I lost my way again. Yeah, no, he lost his way again, you know. $2 from Delcos. No, you missed it again with a skull emoji. Well, I'm sorry, man. Shit. If you wanted me to catch the one scary frame in your video, I caught at least 2 scary frames. You gotta make the video more scary. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I'm sorry. We watched through that thing like 3 times. I'm sorry that I missed the like 1 frame where something happened. I apologize, but I don't know. It's not really my thing. I thought it was kind of cool, but it's not really my thing. $2 from Reverend Cudgel. Ground Zero, people. The nuke just went off. Indeed. $2 from Victor Hugo Martinez. Is the stream really continuing? Well, it was for at least 25 minutes. $5 from Aurelius. Chris shitposting is something I never thought I'd see. Again, we don't know if it's really supposed to be shitposting. I think that could just be him expressing himself. Who really knows? Well, one man's shitposting is another man's high art. $2 from Paige Hernandez. Got the COVID. Glad to catch you live. Well, sorry about the COVID, but you're not Chris Chan, so it could be worse. $5 from Lord Celitron. This is the first live of yours I've ever made, and of course I walk in on quick. God has truly blessed me on this day. Yes, well, you know, we were a minute away from ending the stream. Exiled Postman said that there was a new Chris Chan, and it was within 3 minutes of me checking. There was a new Chris Chan. We were sub 1,000 views. The comments are off, so nobody can comment on it. But we're on the ground floor, everybody. The nuke went off. We're among the first to have seen the stunning new Chris Chan news. So thank you for sharing this moment with me. $5 from Oofies with 2 eyes. Remember that we do not claim this quick. This is not autism. This is rawtism. It is too late for him. He's beyond saving. Oh yeah, no, I don't know if he can... Oh no, I don't know if he could be saved anymore. No, he's definitely, this is definitely, I mean, rawtism. Yeah, this is a point where I don't know if you're able to even evolve anymore as a person. I think he might have, that option might not be available to him. It's people like him, there's a lot of people we've looked at who would fit that kind of category. Some of the user rant type of people. I'm like, man, you are old enough and have access to all the same information that all of us have access to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no real excuse for you to be like this. You know, and one would hope that you would grow up at some point, but I don't know. I suppose that's not that easy for everyone. 428 from Exiled Postman. This is scarier than anything we saw today. Absolutely. I mean, this reminder, this was supposed to be a spooky horror stream. We wound up just looking at old cereal commercials and shit, and occasionally getting jump scared on one of those. No, this, the Chris Chan shit was, yeah, the fucking overlaid dancing, the weird slowed down singing, the fact that it's just a rapist who's completely remorseless and, you know, not even addressing it at all. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, again, without even trying something that's not spooky, it tends to be way fucking scarier than anything we, you know, look at on a horror stream. But that's just me. I know I hate horror stuff, so, you know, I'm just being fucking grumpy. $2 from Victor Hugo Martinez. Is death the only thing that will stop Chris? Well, I mean, that's a little dark, but, I mean, it's clearly jail won't. I mean, I don't know. One would think that having been in jail for like 2 years or however long it was, not being on the internet, not having access to his social media, not having access to the praise and stuff and the everyday internet stuff, stimulation, internet stimulation, I hate internet stimulation, that he has had access to since like 2005 or something. He's always been the center of attention in his own little world. You would think that some time away from that kind of existence would maybe have changed something, but again, it really does not seem to have. Chris is the same as he ever was. Same as it ever was! And, don't see him necessarily changing. At this point in time, I could maybe see him getting banned, but he's still gonna be out there, and the cops had the chance to put the kibosh on that, but they didn't put the kibosh on. Why didn't they put the kibosh on? I told them to put the kibosh on. Did you tell them not to put the kibosh on? I told them to put the kibosh on. The cops had the chance to put the kibosh on, but they didn't. They didn't want to put the kibosh on. They let him go. He's now free. He's loose. He's on the streets. And well, I say he's on the streets. He's in a home of some sort. He has a fucking green screen. I don't know where he's getting money from. I mean, fuck. Anyways, that's the stream. Thank you for watching. We'll probably do a little video clip or something of the Chris Chan video, because man, that's breaking fucking news right there. Yeah, thank you for watching. Tomorrow probably will be another non-spooky stream where we look at some Skippy the Virgin amongst other things. I have some other suggestions here. And yeah, thank you everybody. This was fun. I enjoy the spooky commercials. Next spooky stream, we're definitely going to be doing scary deviant art, as well as maybe some other things. Again, sorry for cutting it a little short today, but you know, I'll make it up to you, I swear. Take it easy, folks. Penis. And don't fuck your mom. Don't fuck your mom. I know it's tempting. Don't.